right. All right. We are officially live. We have a tornado warning in Michigan, but that is the least of our worries in Michigan. We have a massive load of power outages out here in Michigan. Multiple severe, destructives, and considerable thunderstorms plowing through Michigan, taking out power and left and right. It's a pretty crazy storm we have going on out here today. So I wanted to go ahead and go live and make sure we get everybody the warnings they need to know for this situation here. Let me pull up our chat. My goodness, folks, it is looking wild. Really wish our brother Ryan Hall was live today, but he is not. You have y'all
and quarter-size hail. This is a considerable damage threat moving northeast at 15 miles per hour, putting Leslie in the path in the next few minutes, Dansville in the next 30 to 35 minutes, and Stockbridge in the next 40 to 45 minutes. Folks in chat have been asking about these rapid radar pop-ups, and the data confirms this line is holding its muscle,
Ontario
with a
County,
history
New
of knocking down
Mexico.
trees and power lines across the
What
region.
is going on out there in New
Exactly
Mexico?
4 of our
This
own
has
viewers
had
are
been
mapped inside this warning
absolutely
polygon
insanity.
right now.
What's going on out here in
Listen, with
Michigan?
70-mile-per-hour winds capable of peeling back roofs, you
I
need
know
to
we
stay
finally
away
just
from
got a
windows
tornado
and
warning
keep
out
sheltered
here.
in an interior room until this
It's not
passes.
looking like it's going to be a big long track tornado or anything, but we do have a velocity couplet here. We're probably getting a big blast of winds, but
in Michigan.
the power
danger has
outages
just
from these
increased.
storms is
The
actually
National
unreal.
Weather
This is
Service
not
has
even in
upgraded the threat level
our
to
area
a
threat
considerable
today,
severe thunderstorm
but
warning.
yeah,
with
it's
radar
bad.
indicated wind gusts now hitting 70
some
miles per
major
hour.
power outages happening
This
out
destructive
here. Let's go
wind
back
is
to
capable
Michigan.
of causing considerable tree damage and tearing into roofs as it moves east.
We have
Nearly
130
470,000
households
people
have
are in the
lost
path
power
of this upgraded storm,
in Michigan
which
from these
remains
line
in
of storms,
effect for
and I
another
mean
1
they are
hour
just
and 8
doing
minutes.
damage all over
If
the
you are in
place. So
Grass
this
Lake
is a
or
pretty
Waldron,
brutal
this is
storm,
reaching you in the
and
next
this
few
literally,
minutes.
you know, the
It
day
will
before
move into
4th of July.
Dansville, Adrian, and Fayette
Big
in the next 5
nastiness
to 10
happening.
minutes,
These are all
and
severe
Manchester,
considerables here.
Stockbridge, and Chelsea in the next 10 to 15
Seeing
minutes.
like up to 70
Move
mile
to
an
an
hour wind
interior
gusts,
room
quarter
on the
size hail
lowest
in most
floor
of these
right now
storms. So
to protect yourself
kind of
from
wanted
these
to go live, just
70
kind of
mile
go
per
over
hour
all
winds.
this big mess going on out here in Michigan, and we do have a small tornado threat.
We need to interrupt our programming right now for some breaking weather news. A
Where did
severe
I
thunderstorm
put
warning
my
has just been issued
pivotal
for
weather?
parts of west central Ohio, and we need to get you the details immediately. This storm is packing 60-mile-per-hour wind gusts, which could easily
How you
damage
doing, EM? It's
trees
good to
and
see
knock
you, my
down
brother.
power lines. Right now, there are about
Yeah, we just have a small 2%
44,600
today
people
out here
the
in
path of
Nebraska,
this
so I don't
storm,
think we're going to be
which
live
is set
too
to
long. I just
expire
kind of
in
wanted to hop
36
in
minutes.
here and,
If you
you
are
know,
in
just
New
kind of
Madison, Ohio,
say hi to
this
everybody
storm
and just
is
kind of
moving in the
give a
next
heads
few
up on
minutes.
what's going on in
It will
Michigan
be
and kind of
reaching
go
Wayne
over the
Lakes
weather a
Park
little
in the
bit.
next 10 to 15 minutes.
So, you know, looking at our
Arcanum in the next
categorical
15
here,
to
I mean,
20
we have
minutes.
a monster array
Greenville
of
and
storms. Like,
Pittsburgh
look,
in the next 20
Michigan
to 25
is
minutes.
literally in the orange. They are
Further
in the
down the line,
severe area for
expected
today.
in
So,
Gettysburg in the next 30
regardless
to
of there
35
being
minutes,
a
followed by Pleasant
chance for
Hill and
tornadoes,
Bradford in the next 40 to
it's
45
just really bad in
minutes.
Michigan. Southern
Go
Michigan's
ahead
getting
and
hit
move
really
to an
bad right
interior
now.
room on the lowest floor of your building to stay safe from these damaging winds.
So this storm came out of nowhere. You're talking about the one over in
dangerous storm in central Ingham County, where radar indicated rotation
Mexico,
means we
huh?
need everyone in the path to remain in their safe
Talking
places.
about this little guy
This
over
storm
here,
is moving
close
fast,
to home for you.
so you need to be in an interior room or basement right now,
Near the
especially if you are in Williamston in the next few
Mescalero
minutes
Apache
or
Indian
Weberville in the
Reservation.
next 5 to 10 minutes. If you are further down the line in Fowlerville in the next 10 to 15
Yeah, this is
minutes,
bonkers. I can't
Howell
believe,
in
like,
the next 20 to
I wasn't
25
planning on
minutes,
going live till
or
I seen how many
Argentine and
power
Brighton in
outages
the
we
next
had in
25
Michigan.
to
So I
30
kind of,
minutes.
I
Go
just
ahead
kind of
and
want to
get
get
to
on
your
for a bit.
shelter
You
now.
know, if there's anybody
We
in
also have
Michigan
Linden
kind of
and
want to know
Fenton
what's
in the
going on,
path
and
in
this
the
is
next 30 to
this is
35
pulling into
minutes,
Detroit, so this
and
is
with
all about to
36
hit, you
minutes
know,
remaining on
some
this
really
warning,
populated
flying
areas
debris and roof
in
damage
the
are
next hour
serious
or so.
threats. Do not wait for this storm to arrive. Get to the lowest floor
Unreal,
of a sturdy
unreal.
building immediately.
Craziness today.
Checking in on Antioch, Tennessee, along Interstate
Close some
24
stuff down
near
here.
Old
So
Hickory
too much
Boulevard.
stuff open.
And
I
you
need
can
to open
see
up
that
another
wet
radar
road
site.
surface kicking up quite a bit of tire spray as traffic rolls through.
Kind of want to
We
pop a
still
radar
have
site
that
down
severe
here, down
thunderstorm
in
warning active
Kansas
nearby
area,
for Davidson
wherever our
County.
2% is,
So
in case
these
we do have any kind of
slow-moving
rotation
drenchers
down
are
here.
keeping things pretty slick.
I know we
If
do
you
have
want a
one
tighter,
storm
more
chaser out
localized
there.
focus on this Middle
It's
Tennessee
good to hear
setup,
from you, though, EM.
head over to
It's
the
always
Y'allbot
nice to see
channel
my brother,
and
EM.
look for our Kentucky and Tennessee Y'allbot stream with hashtag KYTN in the title.
So we have 2 mesoscale sections here in Nebraska, and we do have
We
one
have
storm
breaking
chaser
news
out
on
here.
that
Who
severe
is this?
weather
Is DL
moving through
scales? Yep,
Michigan. The
there
immediate
is.
threat
DL
has just
scales out
lessened
here in
slightly as
Nebraska.
hail size has decreased to
So we
under
got a big storm
3/4 of
coming
an
into
inch.
Omaha.
But do not let your guard down. This
Got a
remains a
big
considerable
storm up
severe
here,
thunderstorm
right
warning
up on the border
because
of
we are still
South Dakota
tracking
and Nebraska.
dangerous radar-indicated wind gusts of 70 miles per hour. This high wind threat is pushing east, putting around 32,000 people in its
I'm gonna
path,
bounce around
and
and
it
kind of take
remains
a
in
look at these
effect for the
storms
next
because
3
these are in
minutes.
our areas here.
If you are in Howell,
Oh, it's
expect
up
these
here. Here we
winds in
go.
the
I gotta
next
go up
20
here.
to
Oh,
25
that one's kind of in
minutes,
the middle of
and
nowhere,
brighten
though.
in the next 35 to 40
I don't know if
minutes.
we're gonna have a good
Get
radar
to an
sight on this
interior
one.
room on the lowest floor of your home
See
right
how far
now
I'm seeing like
to stay
1 to
safe
2
from
inch
falling
size hail
trees
there.
and
Yeah,
flying
big
debris.
old hail core. Pretty big boy storms up here. So we're looking at these from 11,000 feet. That's really far. Let's try this site here. Connect to Rapid City, South Dakota.
Check out Lake Wawasee up in Syracuse.
So are you getting hit
Indiana.
by that storm right
We've
now,
got a
Ian?
messy scene on the water.
Is that in
Rain
your
is
neighborhood?
actively splattering the lens. The sky is completely blacked out, and that American flag near the dock is
Where
absolutely
is my
whipping in
phone?
the wind.
Google, where's... Oh,
You
there it
can
is.
see whitecaps churning out there too. If you're on the lake, get off it.
Sure,
This
my
is the
stream
southern
working
edge of that
properly.
massive storm complex that's been hammering Michigan, and it means business. We are continuing to track radar-indicated wind gusts of up to 60 miles per hour heading your way, which can easily damage roofs, siding, and knock down tree branches. If you are in Lyons or North Rose, this line is pushing through in the next few minutes. It will reach Savannah in the next 10 to 15 minutes, Waterloo and Seneca Falls in the next 15 to 20 minutes, and then move into Cato, Cayuga, and Port Byron in the next 20 to 25 minutes.
Yeah, I wasn't planning on going live
Go ahead
today,
and
but
move to
man,
an
it's...
interior
Wow,
room on
wow,
the lowest
wow,
floor of your
wow.
building right now to stay
This
safe
has
from
been a
flying
really
debris.
crazy summer
We have
so
about
far for
48
bad
minutes
weather.
remaining on this warning, so let's stay inside and let these winds pass.
I mean, honestly, these big straight line damaging storms with all these brief spin up tornadoes,
Staring live at
just as
Highway
scary as all the
109 in
tornadoes we've been
Lebanon,
seeing.
Tennessee,
Hey,
and
Dad,
the
how you
rain is
doing?
really coming down hard right now.
Let me
see a
show you
ton of
here. I'm
tire
gonna
spray kicking up
show you
from
the
those
power
headlights,
outages we have in
and
Michigan. I was just
visibility
pulling
is
up the
definitely
SBC
taking a
outlook
hit
here.
on the commute.
As you can see right
There
here,
is a
southern
utility vehicle with
Michigan,
some
they got the
amber
big
flashing
orange
lights
area here.
rolling
Now the
northbound,
Michigan's just
so
getting
everyone needs
obliterated
to
right
take it
now.
slow
We
out
got
there. If you want a tighter, more localized focus on this middle
130,000 houses
Tennessee
that lost
setup,
power down here in
head over to
southern
the
Michigan
Y'allbot
already from all
channel
these
and look
storms.
for
It
the
has been
Kentucky and
bad.
Tennessee Y'allbot stream.
And that's the
with
tornado warning
hashtag
we just got was
KYTN
here in
title.
Michigan. Jump back over that radar. So they went ahead and gave us a tornado
We
warning
are
up here for
breaking in
Ingham
right now
County.
with some urgent weather news.
And it's all
A
this stuff's
severe
about to
thunderstorm
actually move
warning
into
has just been
Detroit. So
issued
that's
for
a
Shiawassee
very
and
populated
Livingston
area.
counties in southeastern Michigan. And this is a serious
I believe
situation
they're looking up
with a
like
considerable
$half
damage
size hail
threat.
and 70-mile-an-hour winds for
Forecasters
pretty
have
much all
clocked
these storms here.
radar-indicated wind gusts
Coming
up
all
to
the way across
70
the whole
miles per
southern end of
hour,
Michigan.
along with nickel-size hail. This is a highly dangerous line of storms that is packing enough force to cause considerable tree damage.
Crazy
tear
day,
into
crazy
roofs,
day. Stuff's
mobile
happening and
homes, and
unfolding.
outbuildings. There are about 251,000 people in the path of this storm. If you are in Hazlitt, Dansville, or Williamston, the storm is reaching you in the next few minutes.
Also taking a
It
look
will
at
be
some of these
pushing into
storms out here
Perry
in
in the
Nebraska
next
where we
5 to
actually
10
have
minutes,
the tornado
and reaching
threat.
Weberville and Fowlerville.
We
in
have
the
a
next
very
10 to
small
15
tornado threat
minutes.
day, just a little
If you
2%
are
out
in
here in
Owasso
Nebraska,
or
and part of
Bancroft,
North
you have
Dakota
about
and parts of
15 to
Iowa,
20 minutes to
South
prepare
Dakota.
before these 70-mile-per-hour winds arrive. This
Really hard
warning
to
is
say
active
because we're
for the
getting like
next
2-inch
hour.
hail in this. We have
You
big
need
old
to
monster
treat
hail
this like a
force. So we
tornado is coming.
don't think we
Get
have any kind of
inside, away
rotation or
from
tornado
windows,
threat in this
and
storm
move
at
to
the
an
moment.
interior
But
room
it's
on the
definitely a
lowest
big
floor of a
hailer
sturdy building.
about to
right
cross
now.
up into North Dakota.
Looking back at
We
Decatur,
got
Alabama,
2-inch hail from
and
this
those heavy
storm over
drops
here.
have
My
officially
goodness.
found the camera lens. You can see the water splattering right across the glass now,
This is a
with those
crazy
two
June,
big
July.
communication
Tell you
towers
what.
sitting dark against a really nasty low-hanging sky.
And we have a
We've got
couple
active
mesoscale
severe
discussions
warnings
now. I'm going
nearby
to go over
with
those real quick.
66-mile-an-hour wind gusts already clocked. So that line is definitely pushing
So
through
we're
the
one
valley.
in Nebraska. We have severe potential. The probability of a watch
tornado warning
60%.
has
We
been
are
issued.
continuing to track
New tornado
that
warning just
severe
got issued.
thunderstorm
Okay.
pushing northwest
Tornado
across Middle
intensity up to
Tennessee,
90 miles per
with
hour.
radar
Wind
indicated
65 to 80
60
miles an hour.
wind
Hail
gusts
1.5
and
to 2.5
penny-sized
inches.
hail.
Expires in 2
This
hours
strong
here
storm is heading
in
directly toward
western
Gallatin
Nebraska.
in the next 10 to 15 minutes.
Oh wow, we have
Shackle
another
Island and
mesoscale
Cottontown
discussion over
in
here
the
in
next 20 to
Pennsylvania.
25 minutes. and Millersville
Again, over
in
here
the
in
next
Pennsylvania,
25
this
to
is the
30
area that I
minutes.
said was going to get
If
hit
you are in
really
the path
bad,
of this
you know,
storm,
4th of July.
please move to an
Heading in
interior
towards
room on the
Washington,
lowest floor of
D.C.,
your
we
building
got a
right now to protect
55 to
yourself from
70 mile
damaging
an hour
winds
winds,
that could
basically in
impact
this whole
roofs,
area coming into
siding,
Washington,
and trees.
D.C. and
We still have about
eastern
45
Pennsylvania.
minutes remaining on this warning, so stay
I don't know
inside
how bad our
and let this
power
core
outages
pass.
are yet over there. And then, of course, all of Detroit's area. I mean, this is literally the
To the
worst
two
part
of
of the
you
weather
watching
today.
right
Is
now from
everything over
inside
here
this
in
warning
southern
polygon
Michigan.
in south
Just
central Michigan,
absolutely
in the
knocking
immediate
power
path
out
of a
left and right.
dangerous
So
spinning
anybody in
storm.
front of this storm,
Our
get
indicated
prepared.
rotation is pushing east right now at
Okay,
55
we have a
miles per
tornado
hour,
warning in Texas.
putting Weberville and Fowlerville in the crosshairs in the next few minutes,
Okay,
with Howell
it's getting
coming up in the
wilder
next
as we
10 to
speak.
15 minutes, and Linden and Fenton
We
in the
actually
next
have
20 to
two
25
two
minutes.
official tornado
Now, a
warnings
lot of
now.
you in chat are asking about those developing
Oh wow, yeah,
cells
we
over
got a
in
hook
Iowa
on this storm right
near
here.
LaPorte
Got a
City
good bit
and
of a
Rhinebeck.
rotation right here
But
by
we have
Hugh.
to keep our focus locked right here on Michigan, because this
We're
rotation is
looking at this from
active and moving
12,000
fast.
feet, man.
If
We
you are
need a
inside
closer
this
radar.
polygon,
Let's jump
stop
up here
what you're
to
doing and
KDDC,
move to the lowest floor
Dodge
in
City,
an
Kansas.
interior
See if we can
room,
see it a
away
little
from
better.
windows immediately to protect yourself from flying
We
debris.
still see it at about 10,000 feet from Dodge City, but let me get a good 3D view of the storm. So they tornado warned this. I don't know if this is spotted by somebody. Let's look here. Hazard tornado and $50 size
Look at
hail.
this view
Radar
out of
indicated
Albertville,
tornado.
Alabama. That is a textbook
radar
visual of a
indicated
mean shelf
rotation,
cloud
not
hanging
tornado.
low over the tree line.
The
sky
storm
above it is
is
completely
14
blacked
miles
out.
southeast of Wilbur.
And while we don't have
moving
rain
east at
hitting the
10
glass
miles
here
an
yet,
hour.
we
That's a
know these
slow
pole
moving
storms
storm.
in northern Alabama have some serious muscle. Neighboring Madison County has already
take a look at
clocked
this thing.
66
Ohio, what's
winds
going on,
and
Plib?
knocked out power
I'll
to
check
over
out Ohio in a
23,000
second.
people. So this
The
thing
one
is
and only. How you
absolutely loaded.
doing? Venango County, Pennsylvania. I'll check you guys all out here in just a second. Let me take a quick 3D view of this new tornado warning, and I'll check your
Staring
areas out.
live at Belle Isle in Detroit, and honestly, it is the quiet before the storm here. Pavement is dry, the water on the river is completely calm, and you
Yeah,
can
I mean
see
we
that
got
Canadian
rotation
flag
here.
across the
We'll keep an
way,
eye on the storm. I'll
barely
leave the
moving.
radar over here.
Don't let it fool you, though. We've got an
So let's go
absolute
ahead and start
monster
with
of a
Venango
bowing
County,
line charging
Pennsylvania.
straight towards the metro area with 75-mile-an-hour winds. Enjoy the view for now, because this is about to get incredibly
Not sure your
violent.
exact location. Let me pull it up here on the map. So these are the storms. I know I was just talking about the mesoscale discussion here. They're basically calling for 50 to 70 mile an hour winds here in this area of these storms that we have over here in Pennsylvania. Let
We
me
have
find out
breaking
where
news on that severe weather moving
exactly,
through central Pennsylvania.
Venango
The
County
threat
is.
has
Bear with
officially
me
been
one second
downgraded
here.
from a considerable severe thunderstorm warning to a standard severe thunderstorm warning, as maximum wind gusts have decreased from 70 down to 60 miles per hour. While the threat has lessened, 60 mile per
Venango
hour wind
County.
gusts can still damage roofs, siding, and snap tree limbs, putting about 42,000 people in this pathcast area at
Venango
risk.
County
If you are in Bloomsburg,
is.
expect these winds in the next 5 to 10 minutes.
All right, so you're all the way
Catawissa in the
over on
next
the
10 to
east
15
side.
minutes, and Mainville in the next 15 to 20 minutes.
It'll be hard to say what we're going to expect
This
to see all the
warning
way over
remains in
there.
effect
There's
for the
really
next
nothing
24
happening over in
minutes,
Venango
so
County
please
right
stay
now. But
indoors and
before I
away
say
from
there's not
windows
going to be
until
anything
this cell
happening,
finally passes.
there's still a possibility for some bad weather today. Let me pull up our SBC outlook.
Checking back in on that active severe
So our
thunderstorm warning
categorical for
Lenawee
today,
and Washtenaw counties in southeast
you're in the
Michigan.
yellow here in
We
Venango
still have
County. So there is
54
a chance
minutes
that you
remaining
might
on
see
this
some
warning.
thunderstorms if you
And
haven't
radar
already
is
today
tracking a nasty Boeing line
in
packing
your
70
county.
mile
But
per
as of
hour
right now,
winds
there's
and
nothing coming
quarter-size
towards you,
hail.
but we may see some
This is a
convection and some
considerable
storms
damage threat,
passing
and
through your
several of you in
area
chat
later
are
on today.
reporting trees
These
already
storms that are
snapped
going
down
through
near
Michigan may
Waterloo,
end
which
hitting you
perfectly
later on
matches
this
the radar
evening. So
showing those 70
we'll see
mile
what
per hour
happens.
gusts pushing
But yeah, we
east
have a
at
big
55
line of
miles per
storms here
hour.
coming through
Tecumseh and Morenci,
Detroit here
this is on your
very
doorstep
soon,
in
and
the
it's
next
going to
10
head towards
minutes.
you there in Venango
Britain in the
County.
next 5 to 10 minutes, and both Ann Arbor and Barton Hills in the next
Let's
10 to 15 minutes. We have 10
go
of our
ahead and
viewers
pull
mapped
up our
right
next
inside this
one.
warning
Lib
polygon. With winds this
Plab is
strong,
asking about
please get to the
Ohio.
lowest floor of a sturdy building and stay away from windows.
I hope it rains in
until this
Ohio.
line
That's what I
clears.
want. So it cools off here. It's so hot here right now. Oh my goodness.
We
90,
are keeping
95
a very
degrees
close
here today.
eye on Michigan, where that active tornado warning has just been continued for northeastern Ingham
Here's my
County.
weather wise. There it is.
The
okay.
radar is still showing radar
So
indicated
yeah, as for
rotation
Ohio
east
right
side,
now,
meaning a
not a
tornado
whole lot
could
going
develop
on. Looks like we
or
have a
be
couple
on the
blips
ground at
firing up
any
by
moment.
Lima and
If
Findlay.
you are in
We
Weberville
kind of got
or
some of these big
Fowlerville,
storms
this
coming through in
dangerous
Indiana,
circulation
which
is
are going to
moving in
make
in
it
the
towards
next
us
few
here
minutes.
too as well. And
Howell, you are
Sydney,
next
Bellefontaine
in the next 10
area,
to 15
Greenville.
minutes, followed by Argentine.
It's really all that we got
Linden
going on
in the
for
next
Ohio.
20
And
to
again, I was just
25
showing you
minutes.
there's a
This
chance for rain
storm
pretty
brings
much
a very
everywhere in
real
Ohio
threat
today.
of
It just
flying
depends what
debris,
happens, where all the
destroyed destroyed mobile
convection hits.
homes and severe damage to roofs and trees. We have 23 minutes
Yeah,
remaining on this warning. So
pulling up the
please stay
SBC
tucked
Outlook
away in your
again.
safe zone until this
Like
passes.
it's supposed to be. They actually reduced a little bit. Yesterday it was saying it was going to be really bad over
We
here,
are
so it looks like
tracking
they
an urgent
downgraded that
tornado
area
warning
for
for
today.
northeastern Ingham County
And it looks like,
that
yeah, our
remains
worst
in
parts
effect
are
for
in
the next
southern
23
Michigan and over
minutes.
here in Nebraska.
This
and Iowa,
dangerous
so
storm is moving east at 47
hopefully it's not
miles
too
per
bad.
hour,
Like I
heading
say, you
straight
know, we have
for
some storms out there in
and
Pennsylvania
Fowlerville
right now.
in the
So
next
we'll
few
see
minutes.
how it goes.
Radar indicates rotation capable of producing a tornado, so you need to
Your
take
mom was
shelter
born
immediately
in
if you are in its path.
Chadron. Chadron where, my friend? Are you want me to check that area
Looking
for
at the
you?
radar, we are tracking a strengthening Boeing segment across southern lower Michigan with intense rain cores and the threat for small to moderate hail. While the radar isn't showing a tight, localized velocity couplet right now, this broad and powerful wind field can spin up a tornado at any moment. That means vulnerable facilities like the Ingham County Medical Care Facility Nursing Home in Okemos and the Leroy Township Fire Department in Weberville.
Not really
need to
seeing it
brace
here
for
in
flying
Michigan. We do
debris
have a
and
lot of
potential
radar
damage to
interference,
roofs and
though, so they
windows.
might have a Doppler on wheels
Further
out here
south in the
seeing
county,
stuff that we can't see.
locations
But
near the Ingham County Jail and Mason High School in Mason.
I mean, I'm
should
seeing just
also lock
mostly
down
straight line
as
winds.
this
We're
dangerous
talking like
squall line
bright
pushes east.
dark blue. When you're getting up to the dark blue, we're getting up to almost 80 mile an hour winds here. So we're probably seeing
right now
roughly 60 to 80 mile an hour winds in this area where we have a tornado warning right now. Really strong winds in this area, period.
Immediately.
We're looking at
Grab
this
your
from
helmets and hunker down in an
2,709
interior room
feet, so these
until
velocities
this
are
warning
really close to
expires,
the ground. So
as you are in the direct
we
line
really
of
have
this
the wind
dangerous
screaming
squall.
through in this part of Michigan.
We have breaking news on the severe weather pushing through Michigan. The threat has
Yeah,
slightly
I'm just
lessened
not
as hail
seeing
size
like
has decreased to penny size.
An area of
But
like
this remains a
centralized
highly
rotation
dangerous,
or anything
considerable
inside this
damage
tornado
threat
warning right
with
now.
70-mile-per-hour wind gusts. There are 46,000 people in the path of this storm, which remains
We're
in
really
effect
close
for
to
the
the
next
radar
7
site
minutes.
too. You know what? Let's do this.
If you are in Manchester,
Let's tilt up the
expect it
radar
in the
site and
next
see if
10
we
to
can see
15
any
minutes.
velocity couplets in
Clinton
here.
and Chelsea in the next 15 to 20 minutes, and Pinckney in the next 25 to 30 minutes. Please
Still
stay
not
sheltered
seeing it. We'll
indoors
take a
away
3D
from
view of
windows
it
until
after
this
this.
line passes.
And we're all the way up at 13,000 feet now. I know we're seeing a little bit of
We are
areas of
continuing to
rotation here in the
track that
front of
radar
it.
indicated rotation near
So
Huff
this
in
might be where we
north-central
might see
Texas
our
County,
spin ups
where
at
we have
here in the
about
front of the
22 minutes
storm.
remaining on this tornado warning. If you are in the Huff area,
Oh
you need
wow,
to be
wow,
in your
yeah,
safe
look at that.
place
So
right
we
now,
got an area
on the lowest
rotation
floor
right
of
here.
a sturdy building.
So this is
away
at
from windows,
12,
as this
13,000
slow-moving
feet.
storm is
So I'm
also
assuming
bringing
this
the
is why
threat
we
of
have this tornado warning
half-dollar-sized
here. I
hail
know it's moved
and
out
dangerous
side of the
flying
tornado
debris.
warning, but let's get a good 3D view of this thing. So this thing looks like it's being a troublemaker over here.
Corey's mobile again, back on the highway. Light rain on the windshield. Those dark convective towers sitting right overhead. He's crossed
We're
into Williams
Wisconsin. Is
County,
Wisconsin
Ohio
getting
now.
hit right now?
That Steuben
This
County
is Michigan
warning,
right now.
still
Michigan's
only 2
getting,
miles to
wow.
his west. Moving
I feel bad
east
for
at
Michigan
15
right now.
miles per hour.
They are getting hammered.
Slow enough to be annoying. And up in Hillsdale County, Michigan, immediately to his north, a spotter already confirmed 60 miles per hour gusts. He's getting squeezed from 2 directions.
So I'm kind of looking right in here. This is like our area where we have these velocities. I'm assuming this is what's kind of dropping
Taking
down
a look
here
at
and
the
there and
Pennsylvania
causing these
Turnpike
spin-up
up in
tornadoes,
Bear
because you
Creek
can see how we
Township.
do have
You can see that classic
some areas of
green
velocities where they're
Turnpike
dropping
sign
down
hanging
here
on
in the front of
right.
the store.
Now, the highway pavement is completely dry.
See it coming down
and
even
traffic is
more right
almost
here.
non-existent.
See it coming
But
all the
look
way
at
up
those
here,
deep,
all the way
dark
down to
skies
right
in the
here.
background.
I'm
We've got
assuming
an
this is our
active
area at
severe
about
thunderstorm
13,000
warning
feet
nearby
where we're
for
seeing a
Luzerne
lot of
County.
rotation.
So
So
that calm,
it just
empty
has to
stretch of
connect the
road
dots and
is
go
likely
back
about
down to
to
the
get a
ground,
whole
and
lot
we'll
wetter real
possibly
soon.
see more spin-up tornadoes in this area. Right here,
To
as
the
you
two
can
of you
see,
watching right now, from
clearly see
inside
our
this
area where
warning
we have
polygon
pretty tight
in
rotation
northeastern
at
Ingham County,
13,000
Michigan,
feet.
you are in the immediate path of a rotating cell that is pushing east at 50 miles per hour. Radar is showing broad rotation right near
I mean, there could be rotation too at the lower levels, but as you can see, our radar interference is pretty low at or really bad at the lowest elevation of the radar. So
and Milford in the next
as we tilt it up, you kind of
minutes.
we don't
Some of
really
you in
have
chat
any
are asking
interference
about
in the higher
Nashville,
levels, so we can
but we
see a
have
much
to
better
keep our
view of
eyes
what's
locked
going on
right
inside
here
the
on
storm.
Michigan, because this cell has a history of snapping trees and dropping them on houses.
I mean, even just based
Do
off
not
that
wait for a
3D view
tornado
we
to
saw,
physically touch
we
down
might not
before
even
you
be
take
able to
action.
see the
Move
velocity
immediately to the lowest
couplet
floor of your
shooting
home.
down further
Get
in the
into an
storm just
interior
because of the
hallway or
interference is
closet,
blocking it
and
out
put
of
as
those
many
scans.
walls
So
between you and the outdoors
it could
as
still be
possible.
reaching all the way down. We just can't see it. Yeah, we clearly see it up
We
here.
are
You
continuing to
definitely
track
see it
that
up in the higher
severe storm
levels.
pushing to the
So, yeah,
southeast,
really good
carrying
rotation up here.
radar-indicated threats of 60-mile-per-hour
It's at
wind
16,000
gusts and
feet right
quarter-size
there. This
hail.
is at
If you are in
13,000
Seneca
feet.
Falls or Cayuga, this storm will be on top
It's
of
not
you
as
in the next
strong
5 to
here,
10
and this
minutes,
is at 9,000
followed
feet.
by Union
But
Springs and Auburn in the next 15 to 20
still got
minutes.
not as
You
much.
need to
It's
move
not nearly
indoors
as bad
and
at
stay away from
7,900
windows
feet.
right
There's
now
still a
to
little
protect
bit of
yourself from
rotation there.
flying debris and damaging
And
hail.
then once we get down to
We have
about
about
6,000
48
feet,
minutes
that's when
remaining
all
on
this
this
radar
warning,
interference
so
kind of
please
starts
stay
kicking
in your
in.
safe
So
place
that's where
until
our
this heavy
data's
core
getting cut
passes.
off.
We are continuing to track that severe thunderstorm over southwestern Indiana.
Wow, look at
which
this
radar
out here.
indicates is capable
Holy
of producing
smokes.
60-mile-per-hour wind gusts.
Let's get
Because
another
this
look at
storm
these
is
storms
nearly
out here. That
stationary near
latest scan
Winslow,
before this one was looking
folks
a
in
little wild.
Linville, Spurgeon, and Winslow need to stay indoors and away from windows for the next 33 minutes.
Surprised these storms
while
are
this threat
rotating as
slowly
much as they
passes.
are out here in Michigan
Please
right
move
now.
to an interior room on the lowest floor of your home to protect yourself from flying debris and falling tree limbs.
I mean, regardless of any kind of tornado threat or warnings we have
Staring
out here,
live
look, we're
at
getting
the Pocono
we're getting
campus
70
of
mile an hour wind
Northampton
gusts, quarter
Community
size
College.
hail, and we're getting
Honestly,
a
it's a
lot of
beautiful,
power outages
calm
from these
afternoon
storms.
up here in
It's also
Pocono
moving
Township.
east at 60 miles an
Keystone
hour. So
Hall
this
is
thing
looking
is
quiet.
literally
The lawns
this
are
is
green,
hopping
and that
into
forested
Detroit right
hill in
now.
the background is clear.
This
under
storm
some
is
sunny
literally
skies.
popping into the outskirts
Now,
of Detroit
we do
right
have
now.
a severe
It's
warning active
getting
about
bad.
60
Let's
miles
get a
north
cam
for
out there.
Wayne
Let's
and
take a
Pike
look.
counties, but down here on campus, things are completely peaceful for the
Oh,
moment.
I got my cams out here somewhere. You're originally from Michigan?
Staring live at the Detroit River from the Dawson Museum. Right now, it is absolutely gorgeous out there. Skyline looks great. The Ambassador Bridge is clear in the distance, and there is even a little recreational boat just cruising along. But don't let this picture-perfect scene fool you. We have a severe Boeing line of storms with 70-mile-an-hour winds charging straight toward the metro area.
Oh man,
and Lake
I don't
Erie.
love still image
Enjoy
cameras.
this calm view while it lasts, because things are going to deteriorate
Screen
very
not
quickly.
available. Did this
over
one
the
already
next
get the
hour.
power taken out on it? Screen not available. Screen not available. Come on, one of these got to
Starting
work.
in Williamson County, Tennessee, a flash flood is happening right now, with roads actively flooded.
See
on
how far out
Galleria
we are from
Boulevard,
Detroit.
right off
Let's try
Interstate
over here.
65. Up in Daviess
None
County,
of these
Kentucky,
are live
severe
cameras.
storm
They're all
winds
still
just
action
blew
ones.
a large tree directly
Not
onto
a big
house
fan of the
in
ones that
Utica.
aren't live.
A few
Basically
minutes
just
ago, in Wayne
screenshot
County,
cameras.
New York, severe
Instead of a
wind
live
damage was
feed.
reported in Palmyra, with trees and wires downed on Jackson and Washington streets.
We might be able to pop over here where the storms are
Also,
already hitting.
in Wayne County, New York, severe winds knocked down a tree, power lines, and a couple of utility poles on Wilcox Road a few minutes ago. In Wilson County,
Schoolcraft
Tennessee,
I-96
trees were
East.
reported down on Africa Road northeast of
It looked like
Lebanon
it started
a
raining
few
there, but
minutes
it will
ago.
be soon.
Over in Madison County, Indiana,
These storms are just
severe
popping
winds
right in
just
there here
downed
very
multiple
soon.
power lines between Lapel and Anderson.
You lived in Holland, Michigan.
Back in Wayne County, New York, we have another active report of a tree down on Bloom Road near Newark.
Is that a new tornado warning?
In Hillsdale County, Michigan,
Is that a new severe destructive?
winds uprooted a large tree onto Bibbins Road northeast of Moscow a few minutes ago.
Yep, Detroit. It's time, Detroit.
Down
Get ready.
in Sullivan County,
It's your last
Pennsylvania,
chance to get everything out of the
severe
yard.
wind damage is
Get your
happening
pets
right
inside.
now, with wires
Anything that's
reported
loose
down
out there,
along
get it
Route
picked
42.
up. Get your cars in the garage before this big hail and wind comes through.
In Madison County,
Our
Alabama,
power outages are
severe
very
winds knocked a
significant
power
in this
line
area.
down
Let's
at
pull this
5th
back
Street
up
and
again.
Zierd Road in Triana. And in Wilson County, Tennessee, severe winds knocked trees down on Sparta
How
Pike
many
near
power outages
Watertown
we're
a
at
few
here in
minutes
Michigan
ago.
now? Yeah, we're
If
up
you
to
want a tight local Kentucky and Tennessee
156,000
view,
power
go to the
outages.
Yalbot
So
channel
we just had
and look for
we
the
lost
Kentucky
another
and Tennessee
20,000
Yalbot
houses
stream with
in the last
hashtag
5 minutes. So this is
KYTN in the
still
title.
doing very significant damage here in Michigan on the southern end.
Checking back in on the evening commute in Nashville, looking live at Interstate 24 right near the I-65 junction. Roads are looking pretty slick out there.
This is not
with
a
headlight reflections
life-threatening
on the wet
emergency,
pavement,
but it's,
and
you
we've got
know,
a
it's a
bit
pretty
of
big
lingering
deal.
mist keeping
Nobody wants to
visibility
lose
on
their
the rear
power,
side.
so
Traffic is still moving along
of course we
steadily,
don't want to leave our
but if you're
pets
driving through
outside
the
and
metro,
anything like
you
this.
definitely want to give yourself some extra stopping distance. If you want a tighter local focus
Probably don't
on
want
this
to leave your
Middle
cars
Tennessee
out
setup,
either.
head over to the Y'allbot channel and look for our Kentucky and Tennessee Y'allbot
Hey, Miss
stream
Irritated, how you
with
doing?
hashtag KYTN in the title.
We're watching our severe
Back for the
thunderstorm
radar this
outbreak
time,
in Michigan
Brock.
right now.
Rhinebeck's over in Grundy County, and right now it's quiet there. That cell hasn't fired yet. But that's the eastern Nebraska, western Iowa enhanced
We
risk
still have
are
this
sitting on
tornado
the edge
warning
of.
out here in Texas.
An
Let's go
MCD
take a look at that real quick.
1471 has an 80% shot at a severe thunderstorm watch, dropping
This is right
any
on the
minute.
border of Texas and
Storms should
Oklahoma.
initiate around that 5 to 6 p.m. hour with a real threat for baseball-sized
And
hail
we're always
and
in the
80
band
miles
of
per hour
interference.
gusts.
You know how it is.
Keep the WeatherWise app handy because once
Got a
that
little bit
cap
of a
breaks
hook on
near
the
you,
storm.
it's gonna break fast.
Definitely rotating though.
Welcome
Yeah,
to
this
Extra
one's all the way out here in the
Alejandro.
Oklahoma Panhandle and Texas area. Wait, no, this is purely in the Oklahoma Panhandle and
Welcome
Kansas.
to Extra Supporter,
That's mixed up there.
Alejandro. Top
I
tier.
could have sworn this
And
said
you
this
picked
was a
one lively
Texas.
night with a tornado warning still up in
Could have
Ingham
sworn
County
the tornado warning
and
was in
70
Texas,
miles
but
per
maybe it
hour
wasn't.
gusts.
I think it
breaking
just connected
Michigan.
me to a Texas
Real
radar. I
glad
think
you're
that's
here.
what it was. Take another look at all these storms coming into Detroit
Checking
right now.
back in on that active severe thunderstorm warning for northern Ingham and Clinton counties
Big
in
old
south
mean
central Michigan,
thunderstorms.
which remains in effect for another 40 minutes. This line of storms is rolling east at 47 miles per hour, packing severe 70-mile-per-hour wind gusts.
Yeah, these
that carry
storms
a
are screaming
considerable
along too. They're
damage threat.
moving. They're moving
I
at
see
60
folks in
miles an
chat
hour
are
to the
asking
east as
about
well.
warnings
So
down south near Nashville. But we have to keep our eyes locked right here on Michigan, because this wind field is capable of knocking down trees and damaging roofs.
yeah,
To
you
the
talk
5 of
about
our
the hook
viewers
back
mapped
there in
right
Texas.
inside this warning line, near
Yeah.
Morris, Pinckney, or
I don't think
Ovid,
it's too
please
concerning
stay
though out
away
there in
from
Texas
windows
because it's kind
and
of out in the
hunker
middle of
down in an
nowhere. Well,
interior
you know
room
what?
on
It's
the
actually
lowest
really
floor of
close
your
to
home
you. Let me take a
until
look
this
here.
passes.
Let's take a look. Let's take a little closer look. So we do have a hook there. We do have our, our big area of rotation.
Corey's moved
I mean,
since
it's
we
popping
last
up on
checked.
the end route too.
He's back
so
on the
if it did
highway
drop
now,
a tornado, it would literally
dry
be
road
right on
under
top
him,
of you.
but look at that
Looks
sky.
like a really farmy
Dark
area though.
textured convective towers
So hopefully, if
stacking
this
right
does drop a
overhead.
tornado,
That's
there
not
won't be too many
decoration.
houses out there, but
He's
probably
cleared the warning
definitely hurt
polygons
some
for the
crops
moment,
where it looks
but
like
the
it's
nearest
at.
severe thunderstorm warning is still sitting about 22 miles to his north-northeast. That
She got a
Lenawee
flash flood
Washington
warning on this
line
thing as
hauling
well.
east at 60 miles per hour. Main threat here is wind.
We just don't
This
really have
NCS
that
has
good
a
of a
history
view
of
on it either.
60
It's
to
kind of
70
far.
miles per hour
Oh no, we
gusts.
can see it at
And those
8,000
dew
feet. Let's
points
go
in
do
the
a
low
3D view of
70s
this
are
one.
keeping the engine running.
I did a little bit ago. We'll see
Also,
if it's
he
changed at
passed
all.
under an overpass. Ryan would like a word.
It's also in a radar band, but yeah, this is definitely looking like a supercell.
We have some breaking weather news coming in right now. A severe thunderstorm warning has just been issued for northeastern
And again,
Pennsylvania,
too.
including parts of
Purple
Lackawanna,
means no data.
Wayne, and
You can see
Luzerne
how it
counties.
literally cuts out
For the
everything
next
we want to
41
see.
minutes.
So
This is a dangerous
we
storm
don't got no 3D
affecting
view
about
on this one,
415,000
at least
people,
on the
carrying
velocities.
radar-indicated wind gusts of up to 60 miles per hour. You need to prepare for potential damage to roofs, siding, and trees. If you are in the path, here is when this storm is heading your way. Wilkes-Barre and Ashley in the next few minutes. Mountaintop in the next few minutes. Bear Creek Village in the next 5 to 10 minutes. Penn Lake Park in the next 10 to 15
Take a look
minutes.
at this storm again
Whitehaven
here.
and Pocono Mountain Lake Estates in the next 15 to 20
Now this
minutes.
interference is
and
really kind of
Towamencin
buggering
Trails
out our
in the next
chances to see
25 to
whatever
30 minutes.
velocities are in the lower
Get
ends.
inside and stay away from windows until this passes.
Still got a lot of rotation here though, the front end of the storm.
We have breaking news on the severe weather front as the threat level has just been lowered for northwestern Sheridan County.
Still seeing the rotation
previous
from
considerable
20,000
severe
feet
thunderstorm
all the
warning
way
has been
down
downgraded
to
to a standard
there's
severe
16,000
thunderstorm warning
feet,
because the hail size has
13,000
decreased
feet.
from golf ball to half dollar
yeah,
size,
kind of
or about
rotation
1
gets a little
1/4
more
inches.
mild down at about
While the hail is
9,000 feet.
smaller, The storm is still
But
packing
then we
60
tilted
mile per
any
hour
lower,
wind
we
gusts,
start to see
and this
radar
remains a
interference.
dangerous
So
situation.
I'm
with the
assuming, though, it's,
2,300
yeah, I
people in
highly
the
doubt we
warning
have
area.
much more rotation than
This
lower ends
warning
here.
remains in effect for another 25 minutes.
But, you know,
so
they'll
please
probably,
stay
they
inside
might let
and
this
away
tornado
from
warning
windows
expire
until this
here on
cell
this one.
passes. Checking in on the railroad tracks over in Adrian, Michigan, and honestly, the camera lens itself is taking the brunt of it right now. You can see big water droplets clinging to the glass, which is totally blurring our view of those quiet tracks. Though the scene looks peaceful and empty, that
We could
nasty
possibly see a
Boeing
tornado
storm
warning
line
in
is
this
pushing
area
right
too.
toward Lenawee
Got a
County.
good bit of
So these
rotation in
woods
this
are
one
about
as
to
well.
get very noisy, very fast.
We will see. It's pretty broad, but it is definitely rotating as
Checking
well in
back
the upper
in on that
levels.
active severe thunderstorm warning for
But
Sumner,
again, regardless,
northern
I mean,
Wilson,
the wind speeds are
southwestern
crazy
Macon,
out here.
and Trousdale counties
70
in
mile
Middle
an hour
Tennessee.
wind gusts rated
No new
throughout all
warnings to
these
report,
storms coming through
but this
Michigan.
cell is still packing 60 mile per hour wind
And the
gusts
fact we're
and
losing like
penny-sized hail as it
20,000
moves
houses of
northwest
power every
at
5-10
32
minutes,
miles
that's
per hour.
insane.
Folks in chat are asking
These are
about a
some mean
warning just south
storms.
of Nashville. And while we are keeping an eye on those heavy
We got a
downpours,
59
our
mile
main
an hour
focus is
wind
right
report
here on
right
this
here in
warned
the
storm,
Willow Run
because we
Airport,
already
Wayne,
have
Michigan.
official reports of trees down on Africa Road, northeast of Lebanon.
Wow, they already
This
got 40
warning has
mile an
about
hour
24
wind
minutes
reports in
remaining.
Monroe, and the
So
storm
to the
hasn't even
6 of our
gotten there
viewers
yet.
mapped right inside this polygon near Shackle Island and White House, please stay inside, away from windows, and let this wind core pass. We are breaking into our programming right now because a severe thunderstorm warning has just been issued for Carbon and Monroe counties in northeastern Pennsylvania. This is a highly dangerous storm with a considerable damage threat, packing radar-indicated wind gusts of 70 miles per hour, size hail.
Like, I swear this cam
powerful
moves
line
when I
of
stop
storms
looking
is
at
moving
it.
southeast at 35 miles
When
per
I
hour.
tap back, it's
and is
moving, and
putting
when I
about
tap back in, it stops moving. Like, I
165,000
swear this
people
cam's
directly
against
in
me.
its path. If you are in
So we can
Jessup,
actually see the storms
Weston,
coming in right
Shepton,
here.
Bear Creek Village, or Mount Cobb, expect this storm to arrive in the next few minutes. For those of you in Penn Lake Park in Moscow, it will be there in the next 5 to 10 minutes, and reaching Park Crest in the next 10 to 15 minutes. The National Weather Service is warning that considerable tree damage is expected, and damage is highly likely to mobile homes, roofs, and outbuildings. This warning remains in effect for the next 37 minutes, so please take shelter in an interior
Oh, it's
room
moving
on the
slowly. You
lowest
saw
floor
it.
of
We
your
got a
building
couple frames in
immediately.
there.
Bouncing over to Jackson, Tennessee, where things are looking incredibly messy on I-40
Got a ways to
westbound.
go before it gets to
We've got a
downtown
water
Detroit,
droplet
though.
sitting right on the lens here, but you can clearly see those blue and red emergency lights flashing on the shoulder. Traffic is crawling past some active police activity at mile marker 86,
Where we're at exactly.
and with a nasty
So
severe storm dumping heavy
it's
rain
about
and
to
cutting
hit
visibility
Taylor
to near
area. It's
zero,
in Ann Arbor
that westbound
now.
commute is an absolute nightmare right now.
See if I got a cam here in Ann Arbor.
Checking back in on that active severe thunderstorm warning for Monroe and Wayne counties in southeastern Michigan, which remains in effect for another 1 hour
I did
and 5
not
minutes.
see a cam in
Emergency
Ann Arbor
management has
anywhere.
observed 70 mile per hour wind gusts with this line of
I think
storms,
a lot of these
carrying a
a
considerable
lot of these
damage
cams have been
threat as it
taken out
pushes
too
east
from these
at
winds because a
45
lot of
miles
these aren't
per
even
hour.
available.
Folks in chat are reporting steady rain and storms, and that matches up with our official data showing this Boeing line heading straight for Ypsilanti and Britain in the next few minutes, Deerfield in the next 5 to 10 minutes, and Canton, Belleville, and Petersburg in the next 10 to 15 minutes. Westland and Dundee, you are in the path in the next 15 to 20 minutes.
None
To
of
the
these
4 of our
cams are
viewers
working.
mapped right inside this warning polygon, please get indoors, stay away from windows, and let this high wind
Hey,
core pass.
got one.
If you want a tighter local
Got one that's
Kentucky
working,
and
but
Tennessee
can't
view,
really see anything.
go to the Y'allbot channel and look for the Kentucky and Tennessee Y'allbot stream with hashtag KYTN in the title. Staring live at Interstate 80 up in Kidder Township, Pennsylvania. And honestly, it is completely quiet out here right now. Routine afternoon traffic is
Still
just
can't
rolling
see a whole
right
lot
along
from
on dry
those. Those are
pavement,
some really
though
low
you can see
quality
those
cams.
dark, low-hanging
I don't know if
storm
anybody has
clouds starting
access
to
to any
crowd the
cams in
horizon.
Michigan anywhere we
do
can
have
see
a
that are
severe
working
warning
well.
nearby for
You
70
can
mile
send
an
them
hour
to me in
winds.
Discord.
So this free-flowing
You can
commute
link
on the
them to me.
Pocono
I'm
extension
Zug in
is
Discord.
probably going to get messy pretty
Yeah.
soon.
Anybody wants to join, I'll go ahead and pop a link in here.
We are continuing to track
Monaco,
that
you're from
dangerous
Monaco,
thunderstorm
Olivia?
push southeastward, packing radar-indicated 60-mile-per-hour wind gusts that can
Again, anybody
easily
just
tear up
popping in,
roofs,
we have like
siding,
a
and pull down tree
major
limbs. If you are in
wind,
Aristides or
severe
Girardville,
thunderstorm
this
threat
threat
happening
is
here in
hitting in the
Michigan.
next
We're
few
losing a
minutes.
lot of power. Look
Moving
how
into
fast, man. This
Shenandoah
thing
and
is
Frackville
already in
in the
downtown
next
Detroit
5 to 10
almost.
minutes. Mahanoy City
We have
and
a
St.
massive
Clair
amount of
in the
power
next
outages
15
here
to 20
in
minutes.
Michigan from these
Palo
storms
Alto
popping
in the
up
next
again
20
here.
to 25 minutes. And New
Last time we
Philadelphia
checked, we
in
had
the next
we
25 to
lost
30 minutes.
20,000 more
You have about
houses.
34 minutes left on this warning. So
We
please stay
lost
inside.
power.
Get
We
away
lost
from
power.
windows,
So we're up to
and let this core pass
165,000
safely.
houses. So yeah, in the last 5 minutes, another 10,000 houses lost power in Michigan.
Checking back in
So
on the
it's
active
continuing.
severe thunderstorm warning for
Looks like our
Lenawee
latest
and
county was
Washtenaw counties in
Lanawe County right
southeastern
here.
Michigan, which
10,000
remains in
houses
effect
just lost
for
power
33
in
minutes.
Lanawe County here in the
This
last 10
Boeing
minutes.
line continues to pack radar-indicated 70-mile-per-hour wind gusts and quarter-size hail, carrying
And that's
a
actually
considerable
crazy
damage threat
because
as
Lanawe
it
County
barrels
looks like
east
it's these.
at 50
It's
miles
actually
per hour.
insane, like these little
Folks in chat are
scattered
reporting that the
thunderstorms here are
wind
doing
and
that
rain
much wind
are
damage.
looking
But
plumb
again,
crazy in Ann Arbor
we
right
even
now.
have 50-mile-an-hour
And that
wind
matches
reports
up with
out
our
in front of the
official
storms
data
before they even
showing
get
the
there.
severe
So
core pushing directly into Dundee, Ypsilanti,
again,
and
we also have a
Whitmore
lot of
Lake
little
in the next few
velocity
minutes,
couplets
before
too. So we're
reaching
seeing these
Mabee
reds and
in the
greens.
next
You know,
5
it's
to
going to
10 minutes,
amplify the wind
and
speeds a
Canton,
little bit.
Belleville,
So
and South Lyon in the next 10 to 15 minutes. To the 6
it's
of our
really,
viewers
really,
mapped
really
right inside
wild
this
winds
warning
out here in
polygon,
front of these
please
storms.
stay indoors and away from windows until this high wind core passes.
We're almost on top of the radar site too at this
We
point.
have breaking
The
weather
storm's
news coming
about
in
to
right
hit the
now.
radar
A
site
severe
in,
thunderstorm warning has
the
just
Detroit
been issued
radar
for parts
site.
of East Tennessee. This is a radar-indicated threat carrying 60-mile-per-hour wind gusts and quarter-size hail, putting about
How you doing,
42,000
Twill Williams?
people in its path.
Welcome to the
If you are
stream.
in Madisonville, this storm is hitting in the next few minutes. It is heading toward
Tornado
Iota
warning,
and
Texas
Sweetwater
County,
in the next 20 to
Oklahoma.
25 minutes. Expect
They
damage to
renew it?
roofs, siding, and trees, along with potential hail damage
Yeah,
to
we just had a
vehicles.
tornado warning on this storm
warning
not
is
too long
active for the
ago.
next 48 minutes. If
I
you
don't know
want
if
a
they let it
tighter local
expire.
Kentucky and Tennessee view, go to the Y'allbot channel and look for the Kentucky and Tennessee Y'allbot stream
As it
with
popped back in
hashtag
for me,
KYTN in
we
the
might
title.
see it here in a minute. Go ahead and take a look at our.
We are interrupting our programming because a severe weather warning has just been issued for southeastern Michigan. This is a severe thunderstorm warning with a considerable damage threat, and it affects about 1,610,000
we had a
people
good
for the
cam
next
downtown
1 hour
Detroit
and
somewhere.
1 minute. Radar indicates intense winds of 70 miles per hour along with nickel-sized hail. These destructive winds are going to cause considerable tree damage and will likely impact mobile homes, roofs, and outbuildings.
This is
Looking
in
at the path of
downtown
this
Michigan. They're
dangerous
not
line of
quite there
storms,
yet, but they will
Brighton,
be soon.
Byron, and Gaines can expect it in the next few minutes.
For downtown
It is headed
Detroit.
toward Argentine and Milford in
What?
the next 5
The
to 10 minutes,
cameras?
and will
The reason
reach
why we
Linden,
can't see any storms with the
Wixom, and
cameras because all the
Northville in
cameras where the
next 10
storms
to
are at
15
are already
minutes.
knocked out. They're not
If you are
working.
in these
So
areas, especially those
it's like
in
by the
path of
time the
these
storms get to the
70-mile-per-hour
camera, we can't
winds,
see it because
you
the
need to
power
head
been
indoors
taken out.
and move to an interior room on the lowest floor right now.
Also, we got some really bad lag here in these cams. Like it's giving us one frame every 30
Checking
seconds
back
or
in
so.
on that active severe thunderstorm warning for
Too much
Shiawassee
action
and
happening in
Livingston
Michigan right
counties in
now.
southeastern Michigan, which remains in effect for another 31 minutes. This Boeing line of storms continues to pack radar-indicated wind gusts of 70 miles per hour and nickel-sized hail, carrying a considerable damage threat as it moves east at
Yeah,
55
all these
miles per
storms,
hour.
these are all
Folks
severe,
in chat are
considerable,
talking
with
about how
70
wild
mile an
the
hour
wind
wind
and rain
gusts
look
here.
in Ann Arbor. And
Everything
while
I'm
that is just
flashing,
south
this
of
is
this
all
warning,
a severe,
it perfectly
considerable.
matches
That's
the intense
major
setup
wind
we are
damage there in
tracking
these
as
areas.
this line barrels into Vernon, Argentine, and Linden in the next few minutes, before hitting Lake Fenton, Swartz Creek, and Flushing in the next 5 to 10 minutes, and Holly in the next 10 to 15 minutes. To the 4 of our viewers mapped right inside
It's
this
like we
warning
might be having a
polygon,
little spin up right
please
here by
stay
Inkster.
indoors,
You can see
get
this
away
little
from windows,
indentation
and
right
let
here.
this high wind core pass.
Little big blast of winds all over the place in this storm.
We are continuing to track radar-indicated threats of 60-mile-per-hour wind gusts and nickel-sized hail heading your way. This is the same
we're
storm
really
system
close
that
to radar
already
sites.
downed
We're
a
looking at
tree
this
on
storm from
Hancock Highway
1,400 feet.
earlier, and it still has 46 minutes remaining on the warning. Port Jervis, you are in the path in the next few minutes. followed by Unionville and Sussex in the next 15 to 20 minutes.
Man, this is one
Eden
beefy
and Vernon
storm, I
Valley.
tell you what.
Expect
Holy
these
smokes.
winds in the next 20 to 25 minutes.
Storm that's
before it
leading the
reaches
pack,
Franklin,
man. This thing
Vernon
is
Center,
huge.
and Ogdensburg in the next 25 to 30 minutes. If you are in these areas, please move to an interior room on the lowest floor of your building right now to protect yourself from flying debris and falling tree limbs.
Yeah, you see, when we see a
We have
lot
some
of greens and
breaking
reds
weather
down
news
here like
coming in
that,
right
that's
now.
just
A
nothing
severe
but lots and
thunderstorm
lots of
warning has
winds.
just
Just
been
multiplies the wind
and this
speeds
is a
here.
dangerous situation with
That's why we're having so
considerable
many
damage
power
threat.
outages. These wind
This
speeds are
storm
just
has a
off the
history
charts
of
down
producing
here.
wind damage, like a tree down
Crazy.
on Hancock Highway in Pennsylvania earlier. And radar indicates it could now pack destructive winds up to 70 miles per hour and half-dollar-sized hail. There is also
Storms
a
are
possible
just
tornado
steamrolling
attack
through
on this
Michigan.
storm, so you need to be ready to seek shelter immediately. About 21,000 people are in the path of this warning, which is in effect for the next 29 minutes. If you are in Unionville, New York, expect this storm in the next 15 to 20 minutes. For our neighbors in Sussex, New Jersey, and Eden, New York,
That tornado warning
will be
never
moving
popped
through
back
in the
up for
next 20
Texas.
to 25 minutes.
Were
Franklin,
you talking
Vernon
about the old
Valley,
one on
Vernon
official
Center,
weather-wise,
and
man? Were you
Ogdensburg,
talking
New
about the old
Jersey?
tornado warning
You
we
are
had
in the
down there in
path in the next
Oklahoma?
25 to 30 minutes. Finally, Highland Lake, New Jersey, expect arrival in the next 30 to 35 minutes. Get inside and stay away from windows right now.
It's so crazy how much ground these storms are covering, too. It's moving at 60 miles an hour. These things are moving across the state so fast.
We are continuing to track that radar-indicated severe threat pulling through East Tennessee, packing 60-mile-per-hour wind gusts and quarter-size hail that will dent vehicles and damage roofs. If you are
We
in
have a severe
Madisonville,
destructive
this
warning in
storm
New
is
York
right
now.
over
Let's
you
pop
in
up
the
to that
next few
one.
minutes, and it is heading toward
They
Mariota
actually
and Sweetwater
issued a
in the next
severe
15 to 20
destructive
minutes.
warning in New
There are
York,
44
Sullivan,
minutes
Pike
remaining on
counties.
this warning, so please move to an interior room on the
Yikes,
lowest
yikes.
floor of your building right now to stay safe from
Let's
flying
take a look and
debris
see what they have
falling
issued for
trees.
this.
If you want a tighter local Kentucky
This is a
and
destructive
Tennessee
storm
view,
for
go
Milford
to the
and
Yalbot channel and look for
Matamoras,
the Kentucky and
PA.
Tennessee Yalbot stream
Hazard,
with
80
hashtag
mile an hour wind gust,
KYTN in the title.
$half size hail. Holy smokes. So yeah, this thing is blowing through this
Staring
area
live
right
at
here.
Blue Mountain Resort
So they actually,
in
this
Lower
is the
Towamencin
highest
Township.
degree of
And honestly,
severe
it
warning
is a
we could get right here.
picture-perfect afternoon up here by the slopes.
Actually issued
The
a
outdoor patio
severe
chairs are
destructive
dry,
warning here for Milford.
visibility across the valley is crystal clear,
I believe this
and
is
everything looks incredibly peaceful.
man, this is kind of all
Don't
over. This
let
is
the mountain
partially in
breeze fool you.
Pennsylvania, it's
We've
partially
got
in New
severe
York, and
storms
it's
tracking right through Carbon County with
it's a little bit of
70
everywhere,
mile-an-hour
this storm.
wind gusts warned nearby.
Milford's right on
So
the
this
border.
quiet scenery is likely about to change in a hurry.
I guess severe thunderstorm warning got issued out of New York, even though it's still in Pennsylvania.
We are continuing to track that severe storm moving through
And
Genesee
we actually
and
have some
Oakland counties, which radar indicates is
rotation
packing a
couplets here too,
considerable
so
damage threat.
this might be why we're
70
getting
mile
such
per
high
hour wind
winds. They're
gusts
probably having
and
some little brief
nickel-size
spin
hail.
ups here out here in New
This
York.
powerful line is pushing east, and if you
Let's
are
take
in
a look at
Byron
this
or
storm.
Gaines,
What's our
it will be
elevation?
reaching you
8,000
in the
feet out
next
here?
few minutes, moving into Linden and Wixom in the next 5 to 10 minutes, and heading toward Fenton, Novi, Lake Fenton, and Walled Lake in the next 10 to 15
Mean little
minutes.
storm here.
With 70-mile-per-hour winds, tree damage will be extensive, and roofs or outbuildings could easily take a hit. So you need to get inside
Go again, our
and
reds
move
and
to an
greens
interior
combined.
room on the lowest floor right now. We still have 58 minutes
Lots
remaining
of
on this warning,
winds.
so please stay sheltered until this dangerous
Like right in
line
here where our
passes.
reds and greens are touching. That's where we might be having a little brief spin up happen there by Milford. And that's why
We
we're
are
getting this
breaking
severe
in
destructive.
with an urgent upgrade
Big
on the
blasts
storm
of
we've been
wind.
tracking
Big
through New
blasts of
York and
winds.
Pennsylvania. A destructive severe thunderstorm warning has just been issued, as radar indicates wind gusts have surged to 80
Michigan.
miles per hour.
This is
This
almost
is a
into
highly dangerous
downtown
situation
Detroit.
with a destructive damage threat, and a tornado remains possible.
Next 1 minute or
For the
so, these
21,000
storms are going to
people
be
in
on
this
top of
storm's
downtown
path,
Detroit.
you must take shelter immediately. This cell, which previously downed a tree on Hancock Highway, is pushing southeast. Unionville and Sussex, you are in the path in the next 15 to 20 minutes. Eden, you are next in the next 20 to 25 minutes, followed by Franklin, Vernon Valley, Vernon Center, and Ogdensburg in the next 25 to 30 minutes, and Highland Lake in the next 30 to 35 minutes. Get away from windows and move to an interior room right now. This warning remains in effect for another 26 minutes.
Anybody just popping in here? We're watching Big
have
severe
some
destructive
breaking weather
storm
news coming
sweeping
in
through
right
the
now.
southern parts
A
of
new severe
Michigan right now,
thunderstorm
causing a
warning has
lot
just
of
been
power
issued for
outages.
northwestern Illinois.
These storms are
and
now
this
heading
storm has
into
a possible
downtown
tornado
Detroit.
tag on
We
it.
have had
Radar indicates
numerous power
60 mile
outages.
per
We're
hour
losing
wind
about every
gusts,
street cam
and
that we have
quarter-size
out here.
hail are heading east, putting about 45,000 people in the path of danger. This warning is active for the next 54 minutes. If you are in Stockton, expect this storm to arrive in the next
I believe
10 to
Milton
15
County,
minutes.
the Milton
Residents in
storm's
Pearl City,
right in
it
here.
will
So we'll
be there
check
in the
Monroe
next 30
County
to
here again in
35
a little
minutes,
bit. That's where that
followed by Lena
severe
in the next
destructive
35
warning
to
was
40
issued.
minutes, and Winslow in the next 40
Yep,
to
we
45
lost more
minutes.
power outages here.
Freeport,
We got up to
Cedarville, and
172,000
Orangeville. This
houses without
storm will be
power
on
now.
your doorstep within the hour.
Southern
Get
Michigan.
indoors immediately and stay away from
Every
windows as
update,
this
we
system
lose
moves
thousands
through.
more houses. It's crazy. So many power outages happening from these storms.
Checking
How you
back
doing,
in on
Rachel?
that active severe thunderstorm warning for Lackawanna, Wayne, and Luzerne counties in eastern Pennsylvania.
Waynesville
It has
thunderstorm
about
warnings.
25 minutes remaining. This is a considerable threat with 70 mile per hour wind gusts, and we actually just had a 75 mile per hour gust officially clocked at the Wilkes-Barre Scranton Airport. So this wind is very real. A viewer in Pennsylvania shared in chat that they
Oh,
thought
you can
this should
kind
have
of
been
see them coming
upgraded
in
to
now before
considerable, and you are spot
before we
on.
lose the
The
power.
National
We can
Weather
see the
Service
storms
did exactly
kind of.
that because of those intense downbursts. If you are in Tuamansing trails, expect those winds in the next 10 to 15 minutes.
We can see them
Heading
moving
to
in.
Indian Mountain Lake in the next
getting
15 to
dark.
20 minutes. and
Lots of
effort
big
in the
dark
next
storms
25 to
overhead.
30
And this
minutes.
one's down.
We have 4 of our viewers mapped right inside this warning polygon. So please,
A
stay
little more
indoors,
downtown. The
get
storms
to
will
an
be there in
interior
just a
room,
minute
and
or
let this
two.
high wind core pass. Staring live at Interstate 84 up in Westfall Township, and things are looking incredibly messy.
Oh
We've
wow,
a
we got
heavy
one. We
rain and
actually
mist
got one
setup
still
cutting
going right here. It's
visibility
raining
down
good there.
significantly, with headlights reflecting right off that wet pavement. Traffic is still moving steadily, but this is a highly dangerous, destructive core pushing right through Pike County with 80
All
mile an
these
hour
been
winds
knocked
warning.
out.
Drivers need to find a sturdy shelter immediately.
Maybe we got an underground, a river cellar thingy.
Checking back in on that active severe thunderstorm warning for Monroe and Wayne counties in southeastern Michigan, which has 52 minutes remaining. This is a considerable threat with 70 mile per hour wind gusts already officially observed by emergency management, along with quarter-size hail. I know a bunch of you in chat are reporting intense winds and folks sheltering in public, and the radar absolutely backs that up as this nasty Boeing line pushes east. If you are in Canton or Petersburg, this hits in the next few minutes, moving into Dundee, Wayne, and Romulus in the next few minutes, and reaching Inkster in the next 5 to 10 minutes, followed by
many
Taylor
wind
and Carleton
reports.
in the next 10 to 15 minutes. We have 10 of our viewers mapped right inside this warning polygon, so please, get to an
Look
interior
at
room on
this
the
here. We
lowest
got a
floor
little
right
knob
now,
here, a little
and
tiny
let
hook.
this
Looks
high
like we're in a
wind
little
core
brief
pass.
spin up hap right here too. Just out of nowhere, just
We
southeast
have
maybe,
an
a big
urgent
blast
update
of
on
wind,
the
little brief
severe
spin
storm
up
we're
happening
tracking
there.
through New Jersey. This warning has just been upgraded to a considerable damage threat,
See it
with
rotation all over the
radar-indicated
place. These
winds
storms,
surging up to 70
little
miles
brief
per
spin ups
hour.
happen left and
This
right.
is a significant increase in danger for the nearly 89,000 people in this storm's path. If you are in Sussex, expect these dangerous winds in the next 5 to 10 minutes, moving into Vernon Valley in the next 10 to 15 minutes, and reaching Franklin, Vernon Center, and Highland Lake in the next 15 to 20 minutes. West Milford,
Yeah, about the
you are
worst of it's
next in the
about to be
next
in
25 to
downtown
30
Detroit.
minutes, followed by Ringwood in the next 30 to 35 minutes, and Sloatsburg in the next 35 to 40 minutes.
Okay, so
Get
we have a
inside
tornado warning in
and move to an
Illinois now.
interior room on the lowest floor right now.
Let's go jump
Protect
on this
yourself
tornado
from these
warning. Let's
70
actually take a
mile
look
per
at
hour
this storm too.
gusts.
They put the
This
severe
upgraded
destructive
warning
on.
remains in effect for another
We still have a
36
good bit of
minutes.
rotation here. I'm actually surprised they didn't tornado warn this instead of a severe
Checking back
destructive.
in on that active severe
There's one right here
thunderstorm
on the
warning
border
for
here
Oakland and
A new
Genesee
York,
counties in
tornado warning
southeastern
has been
Michigan.
issued.
She's
which
got
has
another
about
tornado
50
warning. Let me go
minutes
ahead and open up
remaining.
another radar
This
site.
is a considerable
So I wanna
threat with
keep the one on
70
that
mile
severe
per hour wind
destructive.
gusts and nickel-size hail.
We do
I
have
know
a
a bunch
tornado
of you
warning
in
here in
chat are
Illinois
asking
now.
what it is looking
Joe
like
Davies
in Wayne
County.
which is just south of this warned area. And the radar
Oh yeah,
absolutely
oh yeah.
backs up
This
your
might be on the
concerns
ground.
as
Holy
this
smokes.
nasty Boeing
We have
line
really
of
tight
storms
gauge to
pushes
gauge
east.
shear here.
If you are in Linden, Wixom,
It checks out.
Novi,
2 out of
or
3.
Lake
We got a
Fenton,
hook. We got
these
really
70
tight
mile per hour winds are hitting
velocities
you
here.
in the next few minutes.
The en-rout's looking
The storm will
very
reach Walled
probable
Lake
of
and
a
Holly
tornado
in the next
possibly
5
being
to
on the
10
ground or
minutes
will be
before
very
pushing
soon.
into Grand Blanc and Farmington
Let's
Hills
take a
in
see
the next 10 to
here.
15
We're at
minutes.
4,000
We
feet.
have 5 of our
Let's get a
viewers
good
mapped
3D view of
right
this little
inside this
guy.
warning polygon. So please, get to an interior room on the lowest floor right now and let this high
This
wind
looks like a
core pass.
supercell in the making. Yeah, this thing's really trying to drop a tornado here. Can't deny this.
Staring live at Delaware
This is
Township
over
in
in
the Poconos,
Joe
and you can
Davies
see that
County
active
and
rain
Illinois.
is really
I mean,
making
this thing
things
is
slick on the pavement
spinning.
right in front
It
of that
is spinning
historic stone
fast.
building. Mist is hanging low in the trees, cutting down visibility, but traffic is still rolling
Got a
through the
lot of
intersection.
strong velocities in
Keep
this
in
little
mind,
guy here.
a destructive severe
I mean,
thunderstorm
these
warning is
velocities, I'm
active
moving this all the way
nearby
over. These
for
one-way
80-mile-an-hour
velocities are
winds,
really strong
so
in this
this
storm for
quiet
how
town
little it
view
is.
is right in the crosshairs.
This is the tornado warning we just had issued in Joe Davies County in Illinois.
We are continuing to track that severe storm pushing north through north
This
central
one is
Bureau
heading
County,
towards
with radar
Stockton.
indicated
It looks like
hazards
it's
of
probably going to go
60 mile
south
per
of
hour
town
wind
in
gusts
Stockton.
and
Stockton's
quarter-size hail.
definitely going to get hit by the
If you are
storm,
in
but hopefully
Ohio,
the area of
expect the
tornadic
storm to
rotation
reach you in the next
goes
20 to
south of
25
Stockton.
minutes,
We'll see here. We're
followed
going
by
to keep a
Harmon
close
in
eye
the
on this
next
one as well.
45 to 50 minutes, and Amboy within the hour.
Tornado on
Go
the
ahead
ground
and
in
move to an
Canada.
interior room on the
Which
lowest
part
floor
of
of a
Canada,
sturdy
buddy? You got to
building
give me
right
a
now to
you gotta
protect
give me
yourself from
a
flying debris and damaging wind.
an
We have
idea.
about 34 minutes
What
remaining
state
on this warning,
or which
so
county?
please stay inside and let this core pass. Welcome to Extra Supporter, Rachel, top tier. And you couldn't have picked a busier night if you tried, with a bowing line still hammering the Detroit metro
You know
and
we're at
70
Canada,
miles
my
per hour
buddy?
gusts marching east. Grab a seat. We've got plenty to cover.
Tell me
We're
there's a
glad you're
tornado
here.
on the ground of Canada. We do not get warnings for Canada, so you gotta at least point me in the right direction here.
Welcome to Extra
No, the
Supporter,
radar goes to
Amber.
Canada,
You
but
jumped in at full send.
like I mean, I
and you
like
picked a night with
okay, so we
plenty
got
to show
storms
for
in
it.
Regina area.
Still a tornado
know,
warning up in Ingham County.
Saskatchewan has a
with
bunch of
Boeing
storms.
line
We
raking
have
Michigan with
a
70
we have
miles
a
per
couple
hour
over here in
gusts.
Ottawa, but
Real
nothing
glad you're
look
riding
too
along.
crazy. Yeah, it's a wild goose chase right now unless you get
Northern
more information
Minnesota,
on it.
we are watching a rapidly building storm in Clearwater County.
I mean, I could
near
connect
Bagley.
to the radar site here.
This cell is
near
tracking
Regina and see if we
east-southeast
see
at about
anything, but-
17 miles per hour, heading towards Shevlin and eventually
We
Solway.
can see the velocities in
Radar
Canada.
data
We just
shows
don't
the
get the
storm is
tornado
gaining
warnings.
significant strength, with rising core rates and a high-energy pocket of ice aloft that is increasingly capable of producing golf ball-sized hail. If you are ahead of this track in northern Minnesota,
Rotation here.
now is the time to get your vehicles under cover and seek shelter indoors.
Not quite sure what's going
This
on
is a
here. It kind of
strengthening
looks kind of
system,
sloppy.
and it will bring a sudden, dangerous burst of hail as it arrives. Severe thunderstorm wind damage is happening right now in Schuylkill County, Pennsylvania, where the Minersville 911 call center reports trees and utility wires have been knocked down.
Could be this one here. There might
Over
be a
in
tornado
Vanderburgh
here,
County,
possibly. It's
Indiana,
hard to say.
Severe winds knocked down power
Looks
lines
like we
a
have
few
some pretty
minutes ago
strong velocities
on the
here.
southeast
This
side
is
of
going to be in
Evansville, causing multiple trees to catch fire.
kind of looks like we
near
kind of have a
Garden
hook on
Street.
it, but I just really don't know this area that well. Near Ojima, south
Up in
of
Michigan,
Regina and
a
Moose Jaw.
train spotter reports severe storm winds just brought down a tree northeast of Manchester.
Yep, we
in
have the
Washtenaw
tornado
County.
warning in Illinois popped up right here. We definitely have a hook on this thing. We just took
Down
a 3D
in
view of this
Floyd
big
County,
boy.
Georgia, severe
This thing
winds
looks
knocked down
scary
a
right
tree
here.
and power lines a few minutes ago along Rehoboth Road near Cave
Keep a
Spring.
close eye on that storm. This is our severe destructive here
In
in
St. Joseph County, Michigan, severe
Pennsylvania
winds
slash
downed
New
a
York
large tree
area.
limb onto a home garage in Colon a few minutes ago. If you want a tighter local focus on the active
We're going
storms
to check
across
this area
Kentucky
for
and
power
Tennessee,
outages.
head
see what
over to the
happened out here with
Yalbot
this
channel
storm.
and look for the Kentucky and Tennessee Yalbot stream with hashtag KYTN in the title.
Refresh Michigan too while we're here.
Looking live at the Detroit
Holy
River
smokes,
from the
another
Dawson
8,000
Museum,
houses lost
and
power
honestly,
in Michigan.
the calm before the storm is real out here. Pavement in the lots still bone dry, and we've just got a light breeze fluttering the flags on the
This is
shoreline.
where our severe
don't let the
destructive is.
quiet
It's only
water
jumped
fool
up to
you.
122,
Those dark,
so
heavily textured
I
clouds
think
on
my
the
guess
horizon
is
are
they did
packing
rate a severe
punch.
destructive on
This
this storm
entire
out here
metro
on this
area is on the path of a
New
70
York storm, but
mile-an-hour
my
wind
guess is
threat.
there probably was a couple brief spin-up tornadoes happen here, and that's why they gave the severe destructive, would be my guess. So I'm seeing
Check
a lot
out
of
this
velocity
view
coupled
from
to the
Freeport,
storm.
Illinois. That is a textbook, highly structured shelf cloud just looming right over the neighborhood. You can see a massive dark
Yeah, the
precipitation
storm's being
shaft
pretty mean
dumping
out
rain
here,
in
and
the
it's
distance.
near
while
Port
everything
Jervis.
below, including
Looks like
that
it's
long
heading
train
south.
down on the
Let's see what
tracks,
direction this thing's
is just
heading.
waiting in the calm
Yeah,
before
it's
the
moving
storm.
southeast.
That cell
This
is
one's
only
heading
about
towards New
7
York
miles
City.
out and packing
This is
some
heading to a
60-mile-an-hour
very
wind
populated area.
potential. So if you're in Stevenson County,
We're gonna
it's time
continue
to
to
head
keep a close
inside.
eye on the storm here.
That relentless Boeing line of storms is maintaining high-end severe intensity.
These are both
as it
airport
marches
radars. They're
directly
not
into
that
the
good.
Detroit
We're gonna
metro
connect back
over
to
the next
Birmingham.
hour. With 70-mile-per-hour winds being clocked, substantial tree damage and widespread power outages are sweeping across southeastern Michigan and northern Indiana. At the same time, severe clusters are riding a wave of triple-digit heat index values through Pennsylvania and New Jersey, triggering
Storm's
wet
still screaming
downbursts
through. We got
capable
rated
of
up to
taking
80
out
mile an hour
trees and
winds on
wires
this storm
into the
here.
evening.
Just
Down
past
in
through
Tennessee
Milford,
and
heading
northern
southeast
Alabama,
towards Franklin,
slow-moving
Sussex,
storms continue to dump
Ringwood, and
torrential
Ramsey.
rain with
You
localized
guys are on
street flooding.
deck. Prepare
Later
for this
tonight,
thing.
our eyes swing to the plains. A volatile, high-threat setup is taking shape across Nebraska and Iowa, where explosive supercells will
Pop
merge
back
into a
up here
destructive
to
MCS,
Michigan. Looks
packing
like this storm
75
has
mile per hour
fully
winds and
covered
huge hail. Keep your
most
WeatherWise
of
app
Detroit
open,
here.
check official local sources for immediate warnings, and let's get you back to the map.
Still have two big, large, severe considerables on top of Detroit area now. They're both rated for 70 mile an hour wind gusts, quarter
Checking
size
back in
hail,
on that
moving
active
through
severe thunderstorm
downtown
warning for Monroe
Detroit.
and Wayne counties in southeastern Michigan, which has about 42 minutes remaining. There are 14 of our mapped viewers right inside this warning polygon, and things are getting very real as this Boeing line of storms pushes east. This storm has a history of producing 70-mile-per-hour observed wind
Yeah, it's
gusts
looking like
and
this thing might
quarter-size
be on the
hail,
ground now.
meaning
Look at our
considerable
uptick in our
tree and roof
velocities here.
damage
We
is
now hit a
actively
yellow
occurring.
on our in-routes. There's a
I see
very
some
high
of you in
possibility
chat
this thing
asking
might
about
be on the
Dearborn
ground now.
Heights, and
Coming
the
down
radar
through south of
absolutely backs
Stockton.
up your concerns as this high wind
I
core
don't know if we
bears
got
down
any
on the
spotters or
metro.
chasers out here. I
If you
highly
were in
doubt we do,
Gibraltar,
because this was kind of
Unipier,
unexpected in this
Southfield,
area.
or Detroit, these severe winds are hitting you in
I
the
wouldn't be
next few
surprised if
minutes
this thing has a
before
tornado
moving
on the
into
ground
Royal
at this
Oak,
point. The
Hazel
storm
Park,
keeps getting
Highland
bigger.
Park, and Grosse Pointe Park in the next 5
Keeps
to
getting
10
bigger,
minutes.
keeps getting stronger,
Please
and this
protect
thing is
yourselves from
rotating
flying
fast.
debris
I mean, you can
and
see our
get to
little
an
hook right
interior
in here.
room on the lowest floor of a sturdy building right now.
Look at that big boy, man. This thing is a
Checking
main
in
storm.
on the Sauk Valley weather cam
Touched
in
down
downtown
right in
Rock
there.
Falls, Illinois. And honestly, it is a sleepy afternoon. Pavement is dry, traffic's just creeping along, and that flag in the foreground is barely fluttering. But don't get too comfortable. We've got an
Check to
active
see if we
severe
have any
cell
kind of
right
debris
next door in
signature on
Bureau
this
County,
thing.
throwing down 60-mile-an-hour wind potential. The soup is there. you just
Yeah, I
need
don't
the
see
spark.
any kind of debris signature yet. But there's a possibility this thing's on the ground.
Checking back in on that active severe thunderstorm warning
We'll
for
find
Oakland
out
and
soon
Genesee
enough.
counties and southeastern Michigan.
Yeah,
which
anybody
has
on this
about 40
tornado
minutes
warning, you
remaining.
definitely need to be in your
The
safe
radar
spot. I know there's
continues to
no
highlight a considerable damage threat.
the
with
area of
70
rotation is going to
mile-per-hour
miss
wind
Stockton,
gusts
but I
and
know we probably got
nickel-sized
quite a
hail
few
pushing
houses down
rapidly
here
to
south
the
of
east.
Stockton. If anybody's
I
down here,
see
make
some
sure you
folks
get in
in
your
chat
basement.
asking about Wayne County
Quick,
just to the south.
this thing could be on the
While the
ground and
core
doing
of this
damage. We'll
particular
find out
storm
soon.
is
Hopefully,
focused
we'll
further
know what's
north.
going on.
You can definitely feel the atmospheric tension building down there. If you are in Southfield, Royal Oak, Auburn Hills, Hazel Park, or Clawson,
There's a tornado
these
warning in
damaging winds are
Wisconsin.
hitting you in the next few minutes.
Hasn't popped up for me
We have
yet.
2 of our mapped viewers right inside this polygon. So please, get
This
to an
one's looking
interior
wild,
room
though.
on the
My
lowest
goodness,
floor
this
of a
thing is
sturdy
looking
building
strong, guys.
right now.
I'm. Whew.
We are
There-
tracking a new
I'd say there's probably like a
tornado warning for
95% chance this
southeastern
thing's
Joe
on the
Davis
ground at
County
this
in
point. It's
northwestern Illinois. And
really
you have
strong
about
velocity
24
coupler
minutes
here.
left before this expires. This strengthening cell is pushing east at 14 miles per hour.
I know it's just still tornado warning,
and
but man, this
quarter-size
is
hail. If you are in the path,
looking pretty rough here.
particularly around Stockton, you need to be taking this seriously right now. Looking closely at the radar, we see a broken line of strengthening storms with intense red and yellow cores.
Yeah, I
showing
would
up
treat
just
this
east
warning
of
as
the
if
view.
there was a tornado
While
on the
our
ground. We
velocity
don't know. We
scans
don't
show
have
a
any
broad wind
spotters.
field without a tight
Law
rotational
enforcement hasn't
coupler
reported
just yet.
anything like
The
that
radar
yet, or
does indicate hail,
any spotters
and
out
this is an
there, but
intensifying
it's just
storm.
looking really rough on
If
the
you are at
radar
the
site.
Stockton Fire Protection District, the Allure of Stockton Nursing Home, or the campus of Stockton Senior High School, you need to brace for potential flying debris out ahead of this system. Those dangerous conditions are expected to arrive in Stockton in the next 5 to 10 minutes.
Got another little
Everyone
storm
near the
down here.
Stockton Airport or the local schools, get away
That
from
one
windows
is severe
and
warn
move
too.
to
Let's
an
take a look at
interior
this one
room
here.
on your lowest floor right now. Put as many walls between
Kind
you
of got
and the
stuff
outside
popping
as
up all over the
possible
place. These
until this
storms are going to be
danger
heading into
passes.
Indiana and Ohio too later on.
Checking in on Interstate 78, over in Tilden Township, Pennsylvania, near exit 29. Honestly, it's a completely
How you doing, little
routine
bit?
afternoon
Welcome to the
on
stream.
pavement right now. Traffic is rolling along steady and dry. But don't let this quiet commute fool you. We've got a nasty line of severe storms packing 60 to 70 mile an hour winds, heading straight for Berks County from the northwest. Enjoy the easy drive while it lasts, because the leading edge is going to make a mess
This
of this
could be
highway
debris starting
very
up, but
shortly.
it's really hard to say. We really just need eyes on the ground.
Let's slide over to the
That is
Shawnee
debris.
Inn
It's
Golf
not
Resort
a.
Cam in
It's
Smithfield
not a
Township.
clear enough
And
signature
honestly,
yet,
it is a
so
picture of absolute peace
we're
right
just going to
now.
continue watching
We've got
this
an
thing. Everybody
overcast
should be in their
evening
safe
sky,
spot
but
if they're in this
pavement
tornado
and
warning.
that big green lawn are bone dry. No rain shaking the trees, and that red-roofed pavilion down by the water is just sitting quiet. It's a massive contrast to the
Need to
severe
gauge
storm
here's
line
really
dumping
tight right
70
there.
mile an hour wind gusts nearby in Monroe County. But for now, the resort is in a perfect little bubble of calm.
Yeah, and this is in Illinois. This is in Joe Daviess County. This is the one we were just looking at a little bit
We are
ago.
continuing to track that line of severe
The
storms
storm
pushing east
continues to
through
grow
eastern
and
Pennsylvania,
increases in
with
intensity.
radar indicating 60 mile per hour wind gusts capable of damaging roofs, siding, and power lines. If you are in Wiseport East, New Philadelphia, Lavelle, Bury's Lake, Gordon,
How you
or
doing, Adam? Welcome to
Orwigsburg,
the stream, my
these
friend.
hazards are moving into your area in the next few minutes.
Go back up to
Pottsville,
Michigan, see
expect
what's
this
going
to
on
reach
up
you in the
there
next
now.
15 to 20 minutes, followed by Schuylkill Haven in the next 20 to 25 minutes. There are 52
Storm's
minutes
just about
remaining on
reached
this
the
warning,
Great Lakes.
so please play it safe and move to an interior room on the lowest floor of your building right now to stay clear of falling trees and blowing debris. Checking back in
Got a little
on
bit of
an
rotation
active
here by
severe
Dearborn.
thunderstorm warning for Monroe and Wayne counties
Seen a
in
little brief
southeastern
setup
Michigan,
happen right in
which
there.
has about 36 minutes remaining. This is a continuation
Yeah,
of the
no, these
warning we've
storms
been
are no
tracking,
joke up here in
and the
Michigan.
danger
We've been
remains
losing
high
a lot
with
of
70
power.
mile per hour winds officially observed on the
We
ground.
might be getting close to 2,000
Folks in
hours
chat
lost
are
power.
reporting that the wind
2,000
is
houses
getting
lost power in
absolutely
southern
wild
Michigan
out
at
there.
this point. Let's go ahead
And
and
the
pull up
radar
a power
fully
outage
backs up
again.
that ground truth as this
Just
line
know we
of
have some
storms
very
races
severe
east
destructive
at
winds
50
out
miles
here.
per hour.
Like
If you
maintaining
are
like
in Royal
70
Oak,
mile an hour
Oak Park,
wind gusts
Hazel
here in
Park,
southern
or
Michigan.
Grosse Pointe Park, these damaging winds and quarter-size
Hopefully,
hail are
the
hitting you in the
the
next
southern
few
state of
minutes.
Michigan
We have 9 of our map
gets a break
viewers
after
right
these storms
inside this
pass
warning
through and
polygon.
things
So
calm down for them
please,
a little bit.
get
Give
to
them
an
time to
interior
get things
room on the
fixed up
lowest
before
floor
the
of a
4th of
sturdy
July.
building right now.
Go ahead and pull us up again.
We are
This is our
continuing to
SPC
track
outlook
those
for the
severe
day here. This is
storms
where we're
pushing
supposed to
through
be seeing
Schuylkill
all the
County.
severe weather
The
today.
radar indicated wind gusts of
So like our
70
areas in
miles
the
per
orange is where
hour
we're
are
getting some
posing
of the
a
worst
considerable
storms, and then
threat
the
to
yellow,
trees,
we get
roofs,
some pretty
and
bad
mobile
storms
homes.
too. But our
If you are in
tornado
Lehighton,
threat
Deer Lake, New
is
Ringgold,
fairly small, but we've been
Minersville,
seeing some tornado
Pottsville,
warnings
New
all over the
Tripoli,
place today.
Schuylkill Haven,
But
or
it's mainly over here
Bowmanstown,
in Nebraska,
these
Iowa,
dangerous
and
winds are heading
South
your way
Dakota.
in
But
the
I think
next
we've
few
had
minutes.
tornado warnings
You need to
everywhere
get
but
indoors
in
and stay
the
away from
area of
windows
our threat
immediately.
today. So
We have
it's
about
been pretty
20
wild.
minutes remaining on this warning.
We've had quite a few
So
tornado
please
warnings
take
here in just the
shelter
last
now
hour
and
or
let these
two.
high
So
winds pass safely.
been wild.
We are continuing to follow that active tornado
No, I haven't
warning
looked
in
at the
Illinois
typhoon watch
as
at
this
all. I've just been
dangerous
focusing
storm
on these
pushes
current
eastward.
storms.
The warning remains in effect for another 20 minutes, meaning everyone in the path needs to stay in their safe
I know who
space
Great Timber
right
is.
now.
I don't know him
Radar
personally.
indicates rotation with this cell.
He's
which
my
is also
imaginary
carrying the
best
threat
friend,
of
Green Timber.
quarter-size
I love
hail.
him.
If you are in Stockton, this storm is moving through in the next few minutes. Pearl City, you are next in the next 15 to 20 minutes, followed by Shannon in the next 30 to 35 minutes, and Freeport in the next 35
Ryan
to 40
Hall's my
minutes.
buddy too. I love
Please
Ryan
shelter
Hall.
in place on the
And
lowest
Max
floor of a
Velocity. I
sturdy
love them
building
all. I love
and stir
everybody.
away from windows until this passes. We have breaking news on the storm we've been tracking.
Do
in
I like
South
more than
Dakota.
all of them?
The threat has officially lessened,
Oh man, I forgot his
and the
name.
warning has been downgraded from a considerable level to
Andy Hill.
standard
Andy
severe
Hill. He's the
thunderstorm
goat.
warning. This
I love
downgrade
Andy
comes
Hill.
as radar indicates the hail size has decreased from
Andy
golf
Hill
ball size
talks. We all
down to
listen.
1 inch, which is quarter size. Even with this positive trend, a risk remains for the 5,400 people in this warning's path. and this is the same cell that produced a hail report near Deerfield earlier. If you are in Hill City, expect this storm in the next few minutes, followed by Keystone in the next 15
imagine
to
Ryan
20
Hall's
minutes,
channel without Andy
and
Hill.
Hermosa in the next 40 to 45 minutes. This updated warning remains in effect for 50 minutes, so please continue to use caution and stay indoors until this storm completely clears your area. Checking back in on that active severe thunderstorm warning for Oakland and Genesee counties.
Yeah,
in
we haven't really
southeastern
gotten any
Michigan,
more power
which has
outages
about
in that area
34
where they put
minutes
the severe
remaining.
destructive.
This is a continuation of the warning.
Got a
we've
new
been tracking,
tornado warning.
and the threat remains considerable, with 70-mile-per-hour winds and
189,000
nickel-sized
houses have
hail
lost
moving
power in the
east at 60
southern
miles per
area
hour.
of Michigan now.
Folks in chat are reporting that the wind
Hopefully
is
this is going to be
absolutely
about the
wild
end of
as
it,
this
because
line
these
moves
storms are
through,
kind of
and
heading
the
out
radar
and heading
fully
into
backs
the
up
Great
that
Lakes,
ground
but
truth.
you know,
If
we
you are
might
in
see
Davison,
some more up here in these
Metamora,
counties here,
Madison
because they
Heights,
don't
or
think
Warren,
they've registered
these
in yet.
damaging
But
winds are hitting you
these
in the
storms are
next
kind of
few
moving
minutes,
out to the water
followed by
now,
St. Clair
Michigan.
Shores, Leonard, Columbiaville, and Fraser in the next
Still,
5
like
to
I'd say,
10
the
minutes.
worst parts of the
We have
storms are
6 of
still
our
on
mapped
top of
viewers
downtown
right inside
Detroit,
this
but after
warning
that,
polygon, so please get
hopefully
to an
it starts
interior
clearing
room
up.
on
And
the
it looks like we
lowest
still
floor
got
of a
some rain
sturdy
showers
building
and stuff
right
coming
now,
back behind
and
these
stay
storms.
safe.
But hopefully the worst of it passes with these storms coming through Detroit. Probably got like another 5-10 minutes before these storms make it through. Let's see how fast they're moving now. Let me take a look here.
We have some breaking weather news coming in right now. A brand new tornado warning has just been issued for northwestern Illinois, and we need to get straight to it. The National Weather Service has detected radar-indicated rotation with these storms, meaning
So it looks like these storms did slow down a little bit. They're only moving east at 40 miles an hour now. They were moving at about 60. We're still getting rated up to 60, 70 mile an hour wind gusts from all these storms here
to remain
in
effect
Detroit.
for the next 1 hour and 1 minute. If you're in the path of this storm, you need to seek shelter immediately. Pearl City in Illinois, you are in the path in the next 15 to 20 minutes.
They looks like they
Cedarville
went
and
ahed and
Florence in
added
Illinois,
another
expect
tornado
this to
warning.
reach
This
you in the next
holy
35 to
smokes,
40
guys!
minutes. For our viewers in Freeport, Illinois, you need to be in your safe
This
place
thing
in
is
the next 40
absolutely
to 45
insane right here,
minutes.
guys.
Forreston and Dakota, Illinois, it will be
I
moving
really
your
wish we
way
had a
in the next
spotter
50
out
to
here.
55
Somebody could
minutes.
see this storm,
And
because
Ridot, Illinois, you can expect it within the hour. Get to
I
the
got
lowest
look at
floor
this
of a sturdy
Enron,
building.
guys. This
Stay
thing
away
is
from
just
windows
rampant.
and protect yourself.
So we are detecting velocities from
Look at the
1.5
sky over
strength
Freeport, Illinois.
at
Right now, on the
3,800
JC
feet, all the way up to
Wi-Fi tower cam.
29,000
That is an
feet. So
absolutely
basically,
menacing, low-hanging
what the radar is
chef cloud
reading here, that
just
this thing
looming
has
over
the
neighborhood.
intensity of an EF
Down in the
1.5
background,
from
you can see that
3,800
bright,
feet
thick
all the way
rain
to
shaft, or
29,000
maybe
feet.
even some
Like
quarter-size
this thing
hail,
is
actively
really
dumping
spinning
on the
good,
landscape.
and it's
If you're in Stevenson County,
spinning
that
all
severe
throughout the
warning
storm.
is very
I
real. So get
don't
inside
know if it's on the
before this
ground.
hits.
I mean, I would definitely treat this if it was on the ground, though, if you're in this tornado warning, because this looks scary. This looks like it's...
Listen up.
This is
We
what a
only have
tornado looks
16
like when
minutes
there's one on the
remaining
ground,
this
basically.
active tornado
So,
warning for
heed
Joe
this
Davies
warning.
County, and this is
Like,
absolutely
that
not
might
the
be a
time to let
debris
your guard
signature
down.
there. This could be a debris
This
signature,
severe
guys.
cell is still
This
packing
might be on the ground. That is looking really close to the debris signature there in that latest
east
scan.
at 26 miles per hour.
See, right
If you
in
are
here, we
Pearl
see how we
City,
got this
you are
bunched up
next in
green right
line
here.
in the next 10 to 15
That could
minutes.
very well possibly
by
be a
Shannon
debris
in the next
signature right
30
here.
to
I'm
35
surprised they haven't
minutes,
upgraded
and
this yet
Freeport
to a
in the next
confirmed
35 to
tornado,
40
because
minutes.
that is
If you are
very,
inside
very
this warning
concerning looking
polygon,
right there.
do not wait to see what
That's
happens.
4 out of
Move
4.
to the
4
lowest
out of
floor,
4.
Get into an interior
Looks
room,
like we have a
and
debris
put as many
signature.
walls between you and the windows
We
as
can
possible
clearly
right
see it.
now.
We're all the way up on the yellow and the end rod. We have the hook, and then we have our velocities. This is 4 out of 4. I would consider this 100% a tornado.
Severe thunderstorm warning has just been downgraded from a considerable level to a standard severe thunderstorm warning because wind gusts have
I would treat
decreased
this as
to
if it
60
was a
miles per
tornado
hour.
on the ground. That's
Even
all I
though
can
the threat
say.
is lessening,
We don't have
we
any
still
proof,
have roughly
but that's how I would treat this,
1,200,000
as a
people
tornado on the
in
ground.
path
And
of
we
these
do have
storms who need to
another
remain
storm up here by
cautious.
Freeport
If
that's
you are in
rotating as
Royal
well
Oak,
with a hook.
Hazel
So you see
Park,
we have this other area of
Metamora,
rotation right
Davison,
on top
or
of
Warren,
Freeport.
expect these 60-mile-per-hour winds and nickel-size hail in the next few minutes.
Yeah, so we don't
The
have an
storm will then
official
push into Leonard
tornado
and Columbiaville in the next 5 to 10 minutes.
warning
St. Clair
from
Shores
National
in the
Weather.
next
It's still
10 to
just
15
a
minutes.
regular tornado warning.
This
They
warning
haven't
remains in
upgraded
effect
to a
for
confirmed
32
tornado
minutes. So please
or
stay
a
inside
PDS tornado
and
warning
let
or
this
anything
line
like
pass.
that. It's just still sitting as a regular tornado warning. Even though,
We are
in my
continuing
book,
to
that's a
track
4 out of a
radar-indicated
4 tornado on the
rotation with this
ground.
dangerous storm in southern
Don't know for a
Stevenson
fact,
County.
but That's
which
what I'm
also
going
carries the
with,
threat
and
of
everybody needs to be
$5
prepared
hail.
in their shelter
If
because
you are in Pearl City,
it doesn't look
you
good.
need to be in your safe place in the next 15 to 20 minutes, with Florence and
Let's
Freeport
take a look
next
at
in the
this one
path
here
in
by
the next
Freeport. This
35
area
to
of
40
rotation's
minutes.
right on top
We
of
still have
Freeport.
about 58 minutes remaining on this warning, so do not wait. Get to the lowest floor of a sturdy building.
I mean, this thing's
away
no
from
joke
windows,
either. These storms,
and
I
protect
actually
yourself
can't
from
believe
flying
how well
debris
these
right
things
now.
are rotating out here. We don't even have a 2% threat out here or nothing. We got two storms that are rotating really well out here in Illinois.
Stewart Center rooftop
Joe
cam,
Davies and
and we've
Stevenson
got a
County.
bit of a misty, overcast setup sweeping across town. The rooftops and residential streets below are looking damp.
These things just
and
kind of
that
popped
low
up out of nowhere. Let's
horizontal
take a look at the
visibility
track
is
of these
hiding
storms
some
here.
very mean cloud structures just off in the distance. We've
Looks
got
like we're about
active
to have
severe
some
warnings
merger action
nearby,
going on right
and
here too as
Stevenson
well.
County is definitely not out of the woods yet with this unstable air.
And these storms just start out as blips, and they're just blowing up. They're blowing up in a big old strong
We have some
thunderstorms.
breaking weather news coming in right now. A new severe thunderstorm warning has just been issued for northern Ohio. This storm is packing radar-indicated wind gusts of 60 miles per hour, which are strong enough to damage trees.
This is
and
heading
knock out
right
power lines
towards
across
Pearl
the
City
area.
too.
There are about 201,000
We not have
people
any storm
in the
chasers
path of
out
this
here?
storm system, which is moving quickly to the east.
Take a look here.
Let's talk about who is in the path and when this is coming through. Expect it in Bradner in the next 5
So
to
we
10
actually have a
minutes.
mesoscale
It'll reach
discussion
Port
in this
Clinton,
area now.
Rising Sun, and Gibsonburg
So
in
yeah,
the next
severe
10 to
potential
15
winds
minutes,
55 to 70
followed by
miles an hour.
Helena,
There's
Crystal
no
Rock, and
tornado
Hesville
watch
in
for
the
this
next
area
15
still,
to
but
20 minutes.
I mean,
and then into
we have
Kansas in the
serious
next 20
rotation
to
happening
25
here
minutes.
by Rockford,
This
Freeport
warning
area.
will remain in effect for the
We have
next
this other storm
43
down here
minutes.
too we might
So
want to check
please
on
head
here soon.
indoors and get to an interior room to stay safe until these
We have
winds
no
pass.
storm chasers from Ryan Hall out here. Let me pull up that other website.
We are continuing to track that severe storm pushing through northeast Pennsylvania, and radar indicates winds could still reach 70 miles per hour, carrying a considerable threat for damage. If you are in Pine Ridge or Saw Creek, you can expect this storm to arrive in the next 15 to 20 minutes.
I haven't used this
and
site
it
in a
will be
while, but I
moving
want to
into
see if we
Delaware,
got anybody
Watergap,
over
and
here.
Hardwick in the next 25 to
This
30
area.
minutes. This
Okay, this
storm
thing's
is
giving me
capable of
problems.
knocking
Let's
down
move this
trees
over
and
here.
damaging roofs. So you need to get inside a sturdy building.
Yeah,
and
there's a
stay
lot of
away
storm
from
chasers
windows
all
right
over,
now.
but this website is
We have about
acting up for
14
me right
minutes
now.
remaining on this warning, and we will keep you updated as it moves through. We are breaking in with some urgent weather news. A severe thunderstorm warning has just been issued for portions of northeastern Indiana and west central Ohio for the next hour
Pulling
and
up the
12 minutes. This storm is
livestormchasing.com
radar
website, but
indicated,
the map's
bringing
not
the
loading
threat
for
of
me
60
yet.
mile per hour wind gusts and quarter-size hail, which could impact about 182,000
If anybody can
people
like
in the
scan
area.
through all the storm
If you are in
chasers
the
out there
path of
right
this
now,
system,
check and
here's
see if
when
we
to
have any
expect
storm chasers out here
Monroe,
at these
Indiana
storms.
in the next 5 to 10 minutes. Decatur, Indiana.
Yeah,
in the
hey
next
Brandon,
10
how
to
you doing?
15
Welcome to the
minutes.
stream. Yeah, the
Wilshire,
heat's
Ohio,
brutal
in the next
everywhere,
20
man.
to
It's
25
95
minutes.
degrees in Ohio
Wren,
today.
Ohio in the next 25 to 30 minutes. Convoy,
so-
Ohio in the next 35 to 40 minutes. Ohio City, Ohio in the next 40 to 45
Looks like our
minutes.
velocities are
Van
starting
Wert,
to tone
Ohio
down a
in the
little
next
bit
50 to
here.
55 minutes. And Scott, Ohio within the hour. Expect potential wind damage to roofs, siding, and trees, along with hail damage to vehicles. Safe shelter is your best bet, so please move to an interior room on the lowest floor of your building right away. We are interrupting our programming
wild thing
because a
happening
severe
out here in
thunderstorm
Illinois.
warning has just been issued for northwestern New Jersey. This is a newly
Hopefully
issued
nothing
alert
too
from the
wild
National
happening in
Weather Service
Freeport.
that
These
covers
storms
parts of
passing
Sussex
right over
County
it.
for the next
Pearl
40
City's
minutes.
on deck. This
Forecasters
area of
warn that
rotation is
60
going to head over
mile
to
per
Pearl
hour
City
wind
now.
gusts and nickel-sized hail are radar indicated with this line of storms.
It's looking a little
which
less
could
threatening
easily
than it
damage
was,
roofs,
so we're going to keep
siding,
a close
trees,
eye on
and
these
power
storms
lines.
here.
There are about 81,000 people in the path of this
Cheese
storm.
sticks.
If you are in Unionville, New York, or Eden, New York, this storm is arriving in the next few minutes. It will be moving into Vernon Valley, New Jersey, in the next 5 to 10 minutes. Florida, New York, and Warwick, New York, in the next 15 to 20 minutes. Sussex, New Jersey, in the
Pop
next
back
20 to
up to,
25 minutes. And then into Franklin, New
Detroit
Jersey,
again.
and Greenwood Lake, New York, in the next 25 to 30 minutes. If you are in these areas, please move to an interior room on the lowest floor of your building.
We have
to
lots
stay
of wind
safe
reports.
from
60
damaging
mile,
winds.
63 mile an hour wind gusts reported in Detroit Metro
We are
International
continuing to
Airport
track
here
radar
just a few
indicated
minutes
severe
ago.
winds of 60 miles per hour pushing through Macomb County.
Looks
This line
like
is moving fast, and you need
looks
to
like
get
we
inside
have a
and away
severe
from
warning
windows
down here in
immediately
Ohio
to
now.
protect yourself
We have a
from
couple
flying
severes
debris
down here
and
in
falling
Ohio.
trees.
Everything's kind of popping off
If you
all
are
over
in
the place
Madison
now.
Heights, Oxford,
We got a bunch
Rochester
of
Hills,
storms
or Warren,
popping
this
up
is
over
pushing
top
into
of
your
northern
neighborhood in the
Ohio at
next
this
few
time
minutes.
now.
Folks in Fraser, Utica, and Leonard, you are next in the path in the next 5 to 10 minutes, followed by St. Clair Shores in the next 10 to 15 minutes. We still have about 57 minutes
Take a look at our
remaining on this
power
warning,
outages again out
so
in
stay
Michigan.
sheltered in an interior room until these damaging
Gonna
winds
see
pass.
how bad these storms are still going on out here. Got 189,000 power outages left. Oh my goodness, guys. So another 40,000 houses lost power since our last refresh. So
We are continuing
kind
to
of see
track
what's
those
going on out here,
radar-indicated
guys. These
severe
are some
storms
really
drifting
nasty,
slowly
destructive
north
wind
through Coleman
storms out in
County,
Michigan right now.
packing 60-mile-an-hour wind gusts and quarter-size
This looks
hail.
new up here, so
If
I don't
you
know.
are in
We
good
have some
hope,
storms
these
happening up
hazards
here
will be
as well.
over
And
you
you're
in the
taking a
next
look
few
a little
minutes,
further north
and
of
the
Michigan.
storm is heading toward Coleman in the next
But
25
yeah,
to
another
30
we're
minutes.
over
Go
200,000,
ahead and move to an interior room on
237,000
the
houses
lowest
have
floor of your
lost power in
building
Michigan
right
now
now
from these line of
to
storms.
protect yourself from damaging wind and falling hail. We have about 41 minutes remaining on this warning, so stay inside and let this pass.
Oh, we don't have any
Check
storms
out
up here.
this high-angle view from the water
Maybe something
tower in
happened
Lee.
up here, not weather related, knocked out some power.
We are breaking in with
Looks
an
like we're gonna have
urgent
a lot of
upgrade
rain
on the
showers
tornado
after these
warning
storms
in
coming
Illinois.
through, though.
The danger has officially escalated because
Lots of
this
sprinkly
rotating
rain
storm
showers
has
after
just
these
grown
big
more
nasty winds
severe,
come through.
with
Hey, we
hail
have
size
a
increasing to
chaser
1
right over
and
here.
1/4
Corey
inches.
Gerken's actually in
The
Ohio,
radar-indicated
just
tornado warning
southeast of
remains in effect for
Toledo.
another 9 minutes, threatening over 2,200 people in Joe Daviess County. If you are in Pearl City, this hazardous storm will reach you in the next 25 to 30 minutes, and it is heading towards Shannon within the hour. Seek shelter in a basement.
Wow, these storms are
or an
really ramping
interior
up
room
over here in New York
immediately.
as well. 65 to 80 mile an hour winds over
Check
here
out
for
this
this
high-altitude look
severe
from the
thunderstorm
Burchard
watch.
Tower in
New York
Stevenson
area,
County, Illinois.
New York, New
That is
Jersey.
a gorgeous, highly structured shelf cloud stretching across the horizon, with a massive rain shaft visibly dumping in the distance. The streets below are still totally
Got
dry,
a whole
and
bunch of
traffic is
rain down
moving
in
fine.
Tennessee too. My
But with
goodness.
that active tornado warning nearby, this is the calm before the storm. If you are in the path, now
That's
is the
DL
time
scales,
to head
yeah.
inside. We are checking back in on that active severe thunderstorm warning for Wayne and Monroe counties, which has
Looks like they
21
officially
minutes
dropped the
remaining
severe
before it
destructive on
expires.
this storm, but I
This is
mean,
an ongoing threat from
again,
the
this
mean
is
line
our
of
area
storms
where we
moving
have a
east at
lot
40
of big
miles per
nasty
hour,
storms, and
packing
they're
60 mile
basically
per hour
calling
wind
anywhere
gusts
from,
and
you know,
nickel-sized
65 to 80 mile an hour winds
Detroit Metro
here in
Airport
New York, New
already
Jersey
clocked a
area.
63 mile per hour wind gust.
Let's take a look
for
at
this
these big
exact
boys.
cell, confirming these winds are the real deal and capable of knocking
We
down
got some
trees
big
and
nasty
tearing up
thunderstorms
siding.
out here in New York
Folks
and
in
New
our
Jersey
live chat
area.
are reporting the wind is getting absolute wild out there in Michigan, which lines up perfectly with what we are seeing as this line pushes toward Grosse Pointe Woods in the next 5 to 10 minutes, and St. Clair Shores and Grosse Pointe Farms
back
in the
to our
next 10 to
tornado
15
warnings.
minutes. We have 3 of our viewers currently inside this warning polygon, so please get to an interior room on your lowest floor right now, and stay safe until this clears out.
Still got a good bit of rotation.
Staring live at Stockton,
They don't
Illinois,
look nearly as
on this
intense as they
high-elevation
were
JC
15
Wi-Fi
minutes
camera,
ago, but
and
we
that
still got
is
a good bit of
gorgeous,
rotation with hooks on
moody
both these
scene.
storms still.
We've got dramatic storm clouds with sunbeams cutting right through, throwing light over that
And we just
big
had a
metal
merger here in
grain
this
bin in
back
the
one,
foreground.
kind of. So let's take
You
a
can
look
see
here.
faint rain streaks drifting over the
Yeah, the
green
merger's
fields,
still happening
and
on
a
the
lone
street
car
east end because
navigating
it's
the
5
wet
minutes
highway
behind.
on the
But
right. It looks
get a
quiet
better
in the
look at
frame,
the storm here
but
in a
those
little bit.
active severe warnings nearby
My
mean this
goodness,
atmosphere
that
is
is-
loaded.
I really think there was a tornado on the ground out here. We'll find out. We'll find out. I'll check. I'll
We
check
have a
the
critical
weather
update
reports
on
on
the
the
active
National
tornado
Weather
threat
site
in
here
northwestern
later on. See if we had
Illinois.
any
Radars are
touchdowns
now
to tornadoes
tracking 2
reported out
separate
here.
severe
My
cells
goodness,
capable
guys.
of producing a tornado right
If
here
that
in
was
southern
ever a
Stevenson
tornado on the
County.
ground, there definitely was
The
one on the
first is
ground there
rolling
south
5
of
miles south of
Stockton a little
Stockton,
bit ago.
while the second is right on top of Freeport.
Almost positive
with
that
both
was
pushing
debris
east at
signature.
25 miles per hour and dropping nasty half-dollar size hail. If you are in Pearl City, you are next in line. In
Southern
the next 5 to 10
Illinois. How you
minutes,
doing, night
and
shift
this
though?
threat is heading toward Freeport and Florence.
I don't think
in
there's
the next
anything going on in
25 to
Southern
30
Illinois.
minutes,
So let me pull up our
followed by
SBC
Redoct,
outlook.
Adeline, and German Valley in the next 45 to 50 minutes. If you are anywhere
Well, this is our
inside this
area
warning
of threat
polygon,
for today,
stop
basically,
what
where
you are
we're going to
doing
see severe
and move to
thunderstorms.
the lowest floor of a
The
sturdy
only areas
building.
you really need to be
Get into an
concerned about
interior
are the
room
ones in the
and
yellow
put as
and the
many walls as
orange.
you can between yourself and the outside.
If you're not in the yellow or orange, you really don't have anything to worry about. I mean, if you're in the green, darker green
We
or
are
light green,
tracking
yeah,
a
you might
new
see some rain
tornado
showers,
warning for
possible
southern
thunderstorms,
Stephenson
but
County in northwestern
most of the
Illinois,
damaging areas are
combined
going to
with
be
the
in the
threat of
orange to the yellow.
half-dollar-sized hail.
So southern
These
Illinois is
dangerous
really not
storms are
much of an
moving
issue.
east
You
at
should be
25
good down
miles
there
per
today.
hour, and this warning remains in effect
Nothing
for
to
the
be too
next
concerned
49
about.
minutes. Looking at the radar right now, we are seeing broad rotation and heavy rain cores capable of producing that large hail, though thankfully we do not see a tight tornadic couplet or debris signature just yet.
You have a
Even
couple
so,
thunderstorms
this
down
cell
here and
is
rain
bearing
showers
down on
happening, but
Freeport in
yeah,
the next 25 to 30
nothing
minutes,
too wild.
directly threatening critical facilities like FHN Memorial
Northern
Hospital
Illinois, on the other
and the
hand, we have
Stevenson
two
Nursing
tornado
Center.
warnings actually happening
If
up
you
in
are
Northern
near the
Illinois, and these
Freeport
things are looking
Alternative
pretty
High
scary
School
looking.
or
So we're
heading
keeping a
east
close eye
toward
on these
German
guys.
Valley Fire Station 1 over the
I think
next
these are actually
45 to
heading
50
into.
minutes, you must
No,
brace
they're
for
going to.
flying
Mr.
debris
Irritated's
and
over here in
potential
Northern
damage to
Illinois.
roofs and vehicles.
These are going to head into the Great Lakes, it looks like.
If you are in Pearl City,
Oh, you
Freeport,
living in-
or Ridot,
Live in
do not wait for a
Nampa,
confirmed
Idaho?
funnel to take action.
Oh, okay.
Get to an interior, windowless room on your
Yeah,
lowest
Southern
floor
Illinois should be in
immediately.
good shape.
Mobile homes in the path are especially vulnerable, so seek a sturdy shelter right now to protect yourself from the wind and hail.
Southern Michigan's just gotten obliterated by windstorms today. It's been brutal out there. Last I checked, we had 237,000 houses that lost
We are
power in
looking back
Michigan.
at Freeport, Illinois,
Just southern
from the
Michigan
West Side
alone. So
Tower,
we're watching
and
the
that
end of
sky
these.
is just painted
They're
with
basically
contrast.
making it
Off to the
through
right,
downtown
you've got a
Detroit
very
here.
distinct dark rain shaft letting loose
Hopefully
over the
things
trees,
are going to calm
while
down
the
in
left side of the
Michigan.
frame
But
still
every
has
time
these
we check
bright,
the power
sun-kissed
outages,
clouds
just
trying to hold on.
it's tallying
The
up big
neighborhood
time.
below
It's
is
not
quiet,
good.
and the train tracks are clear.
A lot of people
But
losing
Stevenson
power out
County
here in
is still
Michigan.
dealing with that active tornado warning. This cell is right on top of us, so if you are in Freeport, make sure you're in your
Now
safe
we're up
spot.
to 287,000. My goodness, guys. Unreal. I mean, this is just all the numbers basically coming in from
Staring south from the
Wayne
Stewart
County,
Center
which
rooftop
Detroit's
in
in.
Freeport,
'Cause we have
and you can see the
38,000 houses
sky
lost
is looking
power in
heavily
downtown
loaded.
Detroit. So
Those rooftops are glistening from the
Unreal.
recent rain, and we've got
These
some
storms have
very
really done a
distinct
number in
dark
Michigan.
rain shafts just dumping
hope they get
water
everybody's
down
power
on the
fixed
horizon.
up before 4th of July
Traffic is
tomorrow. 'Cause
moving
it's
along
hot. It's
fine
really hot out here
underneath
too.
those
So
moody clouds, but don't get
I
comfortable.
really feel for the
That
people of
active
Michigan right
tornado
now.
warning is still hugging southern Stevenson County right now.
I mean, at least they're going to have some cooling rain
We
showers
have
after
an
losing their
urgent
power. So
update
at
on
least
the
it's going to be
severe
cooled
weather
off a
moving
little
through
bit.
parts of New Jersey and
Still,
Pennsylvania.
it's no fun losing
This
your
storm
power
has just
on a holiday
escalated to a
weekend. So
considerable severe thunderstorm warning, with radar-indicated winds ramping up to 70 miles per hour. This is a highly dangerous
raining
situation
and thunders
for the nearly
heading to
145,000
Ashtabula County,
people
Ohio,
inside
east
this
side of
warning,
Cleveland this
which
evening.
stays in effect for another
We have all
17
kinds of
minutes.
storms popping
If
off
you
in
are in
Ohio
Everett,
right now.
Birchwood Lakes, or East
I was just
Stroudsburg,
noticing
this
that. Let's go back
destructive
in
wind threat
Ohio.
is
I'm in
hitting
Ohio
you in the
myself.
next few
I'm down here
minutes.
by Cincinnati, though.
Saylorsburg, you are next in the
You
next
take a look
5
at
to
this.
10 minutes.
Look at all these storms
followed
we
by
have forming up
Penardville,
in northern Ohio
Portland,
right now. This
Hansburg,
looks pretty
and
nasty. I'm not
Blanchfield in
going to
the next
lie.
10 to
We might
15
see
minutes.
some
Move to
power
an
outages
interior
out in
room
Ohio
on the
too now.
lowest floor of a
So
sturdy building immediately to
northern
protect yourself
Ohio
from
is
falling
in our
trees
severe
and
threat for
significant
today.
property
So
damage.
yeah, it's just not a fair
We
day.
have one of our own viewers
As you can see,
directly
northern
inside
Illinois,
this
northern
newly issued
Indiana,
tornado
northern
warning
Ohio,
polygon
both these
in
areas
northern
are in an
Illinois.
area where
Right now,
we're expected
two
to see some
separate
pretty
severe
strong
cells are
winds, some
spinning
nasty
through southern
thunderstorms.
Stephenson County, capable of producing
At least,
both a
well,
tornado
looking at this,
and
this
nasty
could be
half-dollar-sized hail as they
could
push
be off a
east
bit, but
at
this is our
25
wind
miles
threat for
per
the
hour.
day.
If
Oh,
you're
no,
in
that's
Pearl
hail. I'm
City,
sorry, that's
this is
not
hitting
wind.
you
Here's
in
our
the next
wind.
few minutes.
Okay,
The threat
here
is
we go.
heading toward
Wind.
Florence in the next 20 to 25
yeah.
minutes.
So
Freeport in the next
the
25
winds
to
just
30
like
minutes.
basically
and
are
both Rita and
categorical.
Adeline in the next
Everybody
40
in
to
the
45
yellow and the
minutes.
reds where we're expecting
Because
to
you are in
see,
the path of
big
this
winds
threat,
today.
you need
So
to act immediately.
it's
Move
probably
to the
going to be kind of
lowest floor of
nasty
your
in
home.
northern Ohio,
Get into
northern
an interior
Illinois,
room, like a
and
closet
Indiana
or
today,
bathroom,
as
and
well
put
as
as
most
many
of
walls as
Pennsylvania.
possible
So
between you and
a
the
lot of
outside.
wild stuff happening today. It's just not a fun day. I know we watched Max
Checking
Velocity's
back in
weather
from the
report
Burchard
yesterday.
Tower
It's just
in
a
Stevenson
lot of
County,
nasty
and
thunderstorms
that
today.
high altitude view is just
Bunch
incredible.
no fun.
Look at the left
I mean, our
side of your
power
screen.
outages across
That
the
is a
United States is
massive,
pretty
highly
wild right
defined
now.
rain shaft, dumping significant water over the landscape.
I mean,
The
here we
town
are.
itself
We're
is
right
still
here. We
dry
got
for the moment,
all these
but
storms,
with those
big,
dark,
giant,
loaded
strong
clouds
storms
right
popping
overhead
up all
and
over
a
northern
tornado
Ohio
warning
right now.
active nearby, This quiet
in
isn't going to
Indiana.
last
So
much longer.
here it comes. I think just about everybody's going to be get hit by some kind of storm here in northern Ohio today.
Look at this view from the tower in Freeport, Illinois. That is a textbook menacing shelf cloud pushing in on the left, while a massive, dense rain shaft is completely
We don't really have
swallowing the
anything
horizon
worried
on the
about.
right.
There's nothing going on in
Down
California
below,
today.
a train is just rolling along the tracks.
They don't
completely
even have
oblivious
rain
to the
showers in
fact that
California.
Stephenson
So you don't worry
County
about that.
is under an active tornado warning right now. If you're in Freeport, stop
That
looking
is
at this
tomorrow.
gorgeous, creepy
That is
sky and
tomorrow.
get to your safe
Sorry,
spot
this is today.
immediately.
California's fine.
We have some breaking weather news coming in right now. The National Weather Service has just issued a severe thunderstorm warning for central Mercer County in northwestern Pennsylvania, in effect for the next 44
Looks like
minutes.
these lakes out here are really
This storm
ramping
is
up these
packing
storms here. Like
radar-indicated
we have some
60-mile-per-hour
water spouts and
wind
stuff out
gusts,
here in the
which could
lakes.
easily damage roofs, siding,
Got a bunch of
and
little
take down
velocity
trees.
couplets out here.
There are
It's
about
crazy.
65,000 people in the path of this storm, and you need to know when it is heading your way. It is hitting Hermitage and Clark.
We're
in the next
looking
few
like
minutes.
this is just about done
If
in
you are in
Detroit.
Mercer, expected in the next 20 to 25 minutes.
Our severe
Wetumpka,
thunderstorm
you are in the
warnings
path
are
in the
severe
next 30 to
considerable and
35
should be
minutes.
hopefully going
Jackson
down here
Center, it arrives in the next
the
35
next 30
to 40
minutes,
minutes.
I'd say.
Stoneboro and Grove City expect
Detroit.
impacts in the next 40 to 45 minutes. And Harrisville, this will be moving your way within the hour. If you are in
So
these
if you're,
areas,
you're in
please
the
head indoors and stay away
southern
from
part of
windows
Detroit,
until this passes.
looks like the worst is over for the southern part of Detroit. We do have a little bit more of the storms going through the northern part of Detroit still.
Welcome to Extra Supporter Norse Riot. You jumped into the top tier on a night that's earning it, with that Michigan line still rolling east.
I hope
and
I
a
just
fresh
answered your
watch out for
question.
the
I'm
NYC
literally talking
Metro.
about Detroit right now. Detroit got hammered, my friend. It got hammered hard.
Over in
so
Dubuque County, Iowa, we are
lots and
monitoring
power
a
outages
weakening
in
but
Detroit.
still noisy storm near Farley. This system is traveling east-southeast at about 23 miles per hour, heading directly toward Cascade and eventually Bernard. While radar data shows the storm's
this is
updraft
down in New York,
collapsing
New Jersey
and its
area. We
overall
got these
structure
big
is
storms
dropping
screaming
rapidly,
through here as
it
well.
is still carrying enough energy to kick up 40
Mostly
mile per
anywhere
hour
from
winds
65 to
and
80
small
mile an hour
penny-sized
winds
hail.
coming down through New
There
York,
is
New
also
Jersey
a lot
area.
of moisture with this cell, and a flood watch remains active across this part of eastern
Hopefully our
Iowa.
tornado threat
Let the storm
remains
pass
pretty
before
low,
heading outdoors.
but still lots of straight line winds and hail.
Let us check back in on that active severe thunderstorm warning for
And
central
here's our
Wayne
tornado
County,
warnings back
which
in
has
Illinois.
about 11 minutes remaining before it expires.
Not looking
This is
too
an
terribly
ongoing
bad. We
situation
still
as a
got
line
some
of severe
rotation with a
storms
hook here
pushes
by
east
Pearl
at
City,
45
but
miles per hour, packing observed 60
our
mile per
velocities
hour
have
wind
really
gusts
toned down a
and
bit here.
nickel-sized hail. We have already seen an official 63 mile per hour
See
wind
how
gust
small our
measured
signature. I mean, we
upstream
still
at
got
Detroit Metro
rotation
International
directly
Airport, and
on
tree
top of
damage
Pearl
is being
City with
reported
this
near
hook,
Flat
but it's
Rock,
not nearly
with
as
winds
strong as it
estimated
was
over
earlier.
65
So
miles per hour. This nasty core is moving directly through Roseville and Grosse Pointe Woods in the next few minutes, before pushing toward Put-in Bay in the next 20 to 25 minutes, and Kelly's Island in the next 30 to 35 minutes. We have two of our own viewers
this
inside
is
this
our
warning
tornado warning
polygon
storm
right
here in
now.
Illinois.
Please stay indoors, get away from windows, and let these damaging winds pass.
See how our stronger
Flurries push
velocities have
east
kind of
into
dissipated,
Fremont
but
now.
we still got,
Still under that
we
severe
still got our
warning.
areas of
Wipers
rotation
going.
here. It's just
Dark
not
deck
nearly as
overhead.
strong as it was.
Lighter sky showing on the horizon ahead. That line's been hauling east at 45 miles per hour, so the clearing he's seeing, that's the back edge catching up. 60 miles per hour gusts are still the main threat here. Fremont's named in the warning text. Good
And
until 7:30.
This part of the storm
damage
that was
this system
tornado
left
warned
across
doesn't
Michigan
look
was
really
no joke.
significant at all
He's
anymore.
close to the exit, but
Not really
there
seeing
yet.
much rotation at all in this part of the storm. It was rotating, but it just
Staring
really
north
broad
from
and
the
sloppy
Stewart
looking
Center
now, so I think
rooftop,
we're in good shape
and
for
those
this storm.
dark, stormy skies are really stacking up on the horizon. Down below, the pavement
Yeah,
is
we're in good
glistening
shape.
under
This
the
one's
streetlights
just, this thing's
and the
toast. It's
Firestone
done.
sign. But traffic
Don't
is
have to worry
still
about that one
rolling
anymore, I
through
don't think.
Freeport without any drama. Don't let the calm streets fool
Hoping
you.
that it's the same
We have
case
an
scenario
active
for this one,
tornado
even though we still have a
warning
hook
right
and
on
it's
top of
rotating.
us.
Hopefully this
So
one
if you're in
fades out.
town, get to your safe spot now.
Because again, based on the photographs and weather balloons, I don't think this was a favorable area for tornadoes today. I just think there was a
We
lot
are
of
keeping an eye on Thayer
instability
County,
out
Nebraska,
here that really
where a
just
rotating
soaked up
storm is
early on
currently
and
pushing
got kind of
northeastward.
wild there for a little bit.
This system is near Deschler, moving at about 18 miles per hour toward Carlton and Bruning. While radar shows the storm's overall height is beginning to drop, there is still an active rotating updraft aloft. It has the potential to produce quarter-sized hail and localized gusty winds. Because this storm is elevated high off the ground, the immediate threat of a tornado is low, but it remains a noisy, high-energy system. Go ahead and step indoors and protect your vehicles in Thayer County as this heads your way. Starting in Schuylkill County, Pennsylvania, a high-severity building collapse was reported a few minutes ago on North Reeser Street in New Ringgold. Out in Valley County, Montana, we have high-severity
We don't have
flash
any
flooding
more
from a
updates
few
for
minutes
power
ago,
outages,
with
that's
a
good.
road completely flooded in Glasgow.
For Michigan,
Just
guys,
down
I'll
the
tell you
road,
what.
running water was also
I
reported
don't know
a
if you
few
guys can
minutes
see,
ago,
but the whole
covering
southern
Highway
part
2
of Michigan is
north-northwest of Glasgow.
big old mess down here. Big old mess.
Over in Stevenson County, Illinois, a tree fell and took down power lines a few minutes ago southeast of Scioto Mills. In Sussex County, New Jersey,
I don't know why
severe
this
wind damage
the
was
Storm
reported a
Chaser
few minutes
website's not
ago,
working for
with
me
several
anymore.
trees
This thing used
blocking
to be
roads in Wantage
somewhat
Township.
decent, but it's not showing up anything for me right now.
Up in Douglas County, Nebraska, public reports from a few minutes ago indicate storm winds caused a power outage near Omaha.
Let me try a different web browser.
Over in Wayne County, Michigan, emergency dispatch reported multiple trees and power lines down across Plymouth Township a few minutes ago.
Okay, I think it might be working on this website or this app.
Back in Carbon County, Pennsylvania,
Or maybe not.
several trees were down.
I don't even know if
by
Live
severe
Storm
winds
Chase
a
is
few
even
minutes ago
updated anymore.
around Lehighton.
Saying errors for all the videos. I think
And
all
we
these
have
people are
an additional
offline.
report from a few minutes ago of several trees down nearby
I don't
in
think
Weisport.
anybody works this website anymore.
Up in Ingham County, Michigan, a Mesonet station measured a severe 66-mile-per-hour wind gust a few minutes ago near Holt. Over in Pike County, Pennsylvania, emergency dispatch reported a tree and utility wires down a few minutes ago near West Colang Park. Back in Ingham County, Michigan, severe winds are uprooting several trees right now north-northwest of Aurelius. Nearby, emergency management reported a large tree snapped and another uprooted a few minutes ago north-northeast of Aurelius. Down in Sumner County, Tennessee, severe winds downed a tree onto Duncan Street in Gallatin a few minutes ago. Back in Eaton County, Michigan,
Looks like the
emergency
last part
management
of our
reports
nasty
a
storm is
downed
up
tree
here
is
in
partially
Mount
blocking the roadway
Clemens,
in Diamonddale. a few
Hadley,
minutes ago.
St. Clair Haven area still's going to get hit. New
And we have
Haven,
another report
New
of several
Baltimore,
down
you guys
trees
are
from
on
a few
deck
minutes ago
for
in
what's
Eaton
left of the
Rapids.
nasty storms down in southern Michigan. That's about it. Detroit's done now. Detroit is finished with the nastiness, but yeah, we got a couple more cities up here that are still
Checking
going to
back
get
in
hit.
on Lena, Illinois, from the water tower camera, and look at that sky. The sun is actually trying to punch some dramatic beams through those heavy, dark clouds, reflecting off the wet rooftops and streets down below. We still have a faint rain shaft draping the horizon, but
Hope we have
overall,
any
it's a
street cams
beautiful,
working out of
quiet
Detroit
moment right
still.
above town.
Hey, that one's working.
Radar indicates 70-mile-per-hour wind gusts are pushing through this line, carrying a considerable threat for tree and roof damage. If you are in Blairstown,
Got lots of
Johnsonburg,
cars in the
East Lawn
roads.
Gardens, Nazareth, Shiloh, Franklin, or Ogdensburg, you are in the path in the next few minutes. And Easton, you can expect these winds in the next 5 to 10 minutes. Move to an interior room on the lowest floor of your building right now to stay safe from falling debris and shattering glass. We have about 37 minutes remaining on this warning, so please stay sheltered until this powerful line passes. let's slide over to northern New Jersey on Route 46, and honestly,
Up here
it's
where these
completely
storms are still
dry
about
and
to come
quiet here
through.
in Parsippany Troy Hills. Traffic is flowing absolutely fine under
Mount
these
Clemens
overcast
area.
skies, and that big digital billboard on the right is just doing its thing. Now, we do have a nasty,
New
severe
Baltimore.
thunderstorm warning nearby, with some serious 70-mile-per-hour wind potential, but you wouldn't
Green
know it
not
looking
available.
at this
Looks like
camera
they
right
lost
now.
power up
We'll
here.
keep a very close eye on it as that line pushes
Heck, that one's
southeast.
underground. We don't need to see an underground cam.
To
Yeah,
the
we don't
six
have
of
any
you
streams
watching us
working
right
out
now
here.
from inside this warning polygon in northern Illinois, you need to hear me. A severe storm capable of producing
Nothing's
a tornado
working out
is
there.
heading your way. This radar-indicated rotation is moving east at 25 miles per hour, and folks in chat are already reporting that the weather is getting incredibly active out there. If you are in Florence, this storm is arriving in the next 10 to 15
Rachel, how you
minutes.
doing?
With
You said
Forreston in the
incoming to
path in the next
Waynesfield
25
instead
to 30
of
minutes,
okay.
and
Not
Ridot
quite
in
sure
the
what
next
you're
30
asking
to
there.
35 minutes. Do not wait for a visual on this. Move to the lowest floor of your building. Get into an interior room like a closet
Like
or
we got a
bathroom,
new severe
and put
thunderstorm
as
warning
many
right there
walls
in
as
Mercer
possible
County in
between you and the
Pennsylvania.
outside right
Top
now.
of my son's house. I actually
We are
got some
continuing to
velocities
track
down
that
here in
line of
Ohio
severe
coming into
storms moving
Fremont.
southeast at 45 miles per hour.
We might actually
bringing
see some
radar
tornado warnings in
indicated winds
Ohio
of
today.
60 miles per hour. These damaging gusts are
Way
heading
things are
toward
looking.
Easton, Tatamy, Ancient Oaks, Fleetwood, Kutztown, Dorneyville, and Albertus in the next few minutes,
We'll just
and
go ahead
Topton
and
in
jump
the next
down to
5
an
to 10
Ohio
minutes.
radar. Let's
If you are
connect
in these
to,
areas, especially anyone attending the New Hope
Cleveland, maybe.
America 250 celebration, you need to head indoors immediately to protect yourself from flying debris and frequent cloud-to-ground
Sandusky's
lightning.
getting hit pretty hard
We
right
still
now.
have about 49 minutes remaining on this warning, so stay inside and away from windows
60
until this
mile an
line
hour
passes.
wind gusts moving east at 40 miles an hour. Spirit thunderstorm on top of Sandusky.
Staring west over
pretty much a
Freeport,
whole
Illinois,
line of
and that sky
thunderstorms
is
coming
absolutely
through Ohio
loaded.
right here.
You've got this massive dark canopy hanging over the trees,
Big winds.
but look
big
over
winds.
to the right.
No
That
whammies.
intense bright core is where a massive downpour is dumping rain
Got this
right
little
now.
beastly storm
That train
popping
on
up
the
over
tracks
here.
is just sitting tight,
Indiana
which is
or
probably smart
Pennsylvania.
because we have a very serious tornado warning active on this exact storm cell near Pearl
Came out
City.
of nowhere.
If you're in
Caused a bunch of
Freeport,
ruckus in
anywhere in Stevenson
Pennsylvania.
County, stop looking at this creepy view and get to your safe spot immediately. Let's check in on Belvedere,
Yep, these
Nebraska,
storms are still
where a
continuing
massive
through
coal
New York,
train
New
just
Jersey as
finished
well.
clearing the crossing. Aside from that, it is incredibly quiet out here. The ground is dry, the trees aren't budging, and we just have a thick, overcast sky overhead. Don't let the calm fool you, though. This area is under an enhanced risk tonight, and we are expecting some nasty supercells to organize to our west and push this way later.
Probably going to let this tornado warning
Back on
expire out
Corey
here
and
in
Fremont.
Illinois.
And the camera caught something worth pausing
I think
on.
we're looking pretty
That
good,
shelf
guys.
cloud sitting out there is textbook gust front.
Feel like
Clean,
the worst
sharp,
of it's
lit up
over for
underneath.
now. I know we still
That's
got
the
some
leading
areas
edge of
out there
60
in New
miles
York,
per
New
hour
Jersey. It's
winds.
getting hit. We got some
Radar
crazy
shows
storms
those
going through
intense cores
Ohio,
right
but
on top of Sandusky County.
I think I'm going to
Lines
go ahead and
screaming
shut it
east
down
at
for
41
now.
miles per hour.
Let me take a look in our
Warning's got about
2%
20
area real
minutes
quick.
left on it. He's not out yet, but that horizon shot alone makes this feed worth watching.
Take a look at our storms out here in
Let's slide back over to Route 46
Nebraska.
in
So we have this
Parsippany
one
Troy
big storm
Hills.
out here.
The highway has a real glossy sheen on it from some recent rain, but traffic is moving along completely fine right now. You can see those green
Ashtab-
signs
is
for Route 80
Ashtabula in
West and
Ohio?
46 East, standing out against
Let me
the
pull
hazy
it up here.
overcast sky. It's a pretty quiet scene on
I mean,
the
we
pavement.
these storms are
Don't
gonna
let it
they're
fool
gonna
you.
come across
We've
all the
got
way
some
across the
nasty severe
northern
limits
parts
pushing
of
through Morris
Ohio.
County today.
Let me pull up the SPC Outlook. Again, right here, if you're in this yellow area, you're going to see some nasty
We are
winds most
continuing
likely
to track
tonight.
a
Some kind
dangerous
of severe
tornado
thunderstorms and
warning moving
nasty
through
winds
Stevenson
tonight.
County, Illinois.
Hopefully
about
it's not
32
that bad,
minutes
but the
left
ones
until it
coming through
expires.
Ohio right now are
This storm is
producing
pushing
60
east
mile an hour
at 21
winds.
miles per hour and carrying an additional threat
So,
of quarter-sized hail.
Pretty much all
Looking
of northern
closely
Ohio
at
is
the
getting
latest
hit at this
scans,
moment. We
are
have
seeing a
storms coming through
strengthening
Ohio
broken
right
line
now.
of severe storms that currently shows broad, disorganized wind fields
take a
rather
look.
than
We
a
got this
tight
big line of
rotational
storms
couplet,
coming through
but it is
Ohio.
still
This is
putting
going
down
to go
small
across
to
the entire
moderate
state of
hail.
Ohio.
This system
We got more
is bearing
storms
down on
forming
the
down
city of
here. So, like,
Freeport
yeah,
right
pretty
now,
much
placing
the
vulnerable
entire
facilities
northern part of
like
Ohio is probably
FHN
going to get hit
Memorial
hard by
Hospital
nasty
and
winds
the
today.
Stevenson
So,
Nursing Center directly in the crosshairs in the next
let me look and see
15
where
to
Ash
20
Tabla
minutes.
is because I
If you are
forget.
near
I
the
know I
Freeport
pulled you
Alternative
up
High
before.
School or the local fire stations in town, you must brace for potentially dangerous flying debris. The storm will then continue eastward, threatening the German Valley Fire Protection District Station 1 in the next 40 to 45 minutes. To the 6 of you watching right now inside this warning polygon, especially those of you in Freeport and out toward Ridot, please get to your safe space immediately.
Ash Tabla,
Move away from
Ohio.
windows and hunker down in a basement or an interior room on your lowest floor right
Yeah,
now.
so you're northeast of Cleveland. You're most likely going to get hit by some storms
Let
today,
us
buddy.
check back in on that active severe thunderstorm warning for central
You don't
Sussex
get hit by
County
these,
and
you're going to be hit
northwestern
by
New
these ones
Jersey,
that just came through
which has
Detroit.
about
They're
15
coming for
minutes
you.
remaining. This
Hopefully
is an
there's
ongoing
not going to be as
situation
bad
with
as
a
they
line of
were coming
storms
through
moving
Detroit.
east at 30 miles per hour, packing
I mean,
radar
this is
indicated
what's
wind
coming your
gusts of
direction.
60 miles per hour and nickel-sized hail. Now I see a
But there's
viewer
no
in chat
no kind of
mentioning
tornado
bright and
threat
clear skies
today.
in northern
You're
New
not supposed to
Jersey.
be seeing any
I
kind
do
of
not let
tornado
that fool
stuff
you.
going on in Ohio,
Radar
right?
is
If
confirming
it is,
this
it's just
severe
going to be like a
line
little
is
brief
pushing
spin
right
up.
into
But
Sussex
yep, these storms
and
are coming
Franklin
right towards you,
in the
buddy.
next few minutes, hitting Highland
They'll
Lake
probably be there in
the
a couple
next 10
hours.
to
I mean, we got
15
more
minutes.
storms forming
If
up
you
all
are
over
in
the
the
place
path
here
of these
too.
60 mile per hour
You may
winds,
see storms
get
even before
inside,
those get here. 'Cause we
stay
got a
away
whole
from
bunch of blips
windows,
forming up
and
out
let
here
this
too
quick
as
line
well.
pass.
So definitely expect some severe thunderstorms in Ash
Checking
Tabla
out
today.
Lower Gwinnett Township, Pennsylvania, on Route 309, and honestly,
I wouldn't
it
be
is
concerned
completely
about
quiet
any
here.
tornado threat.
Dry pavement, light traffic cruising right past that brick wall, and excellent visibility. You wouldn't know it, but we actually have a severe thunderstorm warning active on this county until 8 o'clock p.m. for 60-mile
It's
an hour
coming.
winds.
That's all there's to
It
it. It's
hasn't hit
coming.
this specific camera yet, but that storm line
What
is moving
cam is
southeast
y'all
at
bot using
45
that's so
miles an
good?
hour.
What is that
So
cam right
expect this
there?
dry highway to look a lot different very soon.
PIN.dot.
We are interrupting
How does
our
y'all bot
programming
get all the
because a
good
severe
cams?
thunderstorm warning has just been issued for central Pennington County in west central South
Oh, that's
Dakota.
probably because there's good
Radar
cams over
indicates
here.
this
I
storm is
see.
packing 60-mile-per-hour wind gusts and large half-dollar-sized hail. If you
We
are in the
actually got
path,
some good cams
expect
over here in
potential wind damage
Pennsylvania.
to
That's
roofs,
why.
siding, and trees, along with hail damage to vehicles. There are about 9,000 people in the warning area, and this storm is tracking
We
toward
actually
New
got some
Underwood
cams
in
over
the
here
next
just
30 to
not far
35
from Ash
minutes.
Tabla.
This warning remains in effect for the next 27 minutes, so please seek shelter inside a sturdy building right away.
That's one out. That's out in the middle of the woods. Looks like it's by some farmland, some
We
cornfields
are
or bean
breaking
fields
in
or
with
something
an
out there.
urgent update for Western Kentucky.
Lake
The
City,
danger
PA.
has just increased on the severe thunderstorm warning for Callaway County. Trained weather spotters have now observed quarter-size hail, prompting an
Oh, that
upgrade
is
to this
that is
warning
beautiful.
with
Look at
13
that swimming
minutes
pool in
remaining.
the pretty
Over
backyard.
22,000 people are in the path of this storm, which is packing 60-mile-per-hour winds and larger, vehicle-damaging hail. If you are in Murray, this is hitting in the next few minutes, moving toward Hardin.
Corey
in the next
Gherkin's
30
gonna
to
he's gonna see
35
this
minutes, and
head
reaching
on.
Benton
I don't know if
within the
he's
hour.
parked at his house
Get
or
indoors
something, but
immediately and
he's
stay
been in
away
this
from
area in
windows.
Ohio all day.
If you want a tighter local Kentucky
Let me
and
see if
Tennessee
he's
view,
live. Let's
go
actually
to the
just
Y'allbot
click on him.
channel and look for the
Yep, he's
Kentucky
on
and
the
Tennessee
road.
Y'allbot stream with
Corey
hashtag
Gherkin's on the road, guys.
KYTN in the title, while our national coverage continues right here. To the 5 of you watching us right now from directly inside this polygon in southern Stevenson County, Illinois,
Oh, he's
you
in
need to hear
Seneca
me.
County, Ohio
This
now.
tornado warning is still active and has 25 minutes remaining. Radar indicated rotation is moving east, and even though the spin has slightly
Bugged
weakened,
Nightbot.
we have had
Oh
reports of
no!
actual visible rotation with this storm. If you are in Florence, it is heading your way in the next
Hope
5
you guys
to 10
know.
minutes, with Ridot and
Y'allbot's
Adeline
not
in
going
the
to be
path
happy
in the
because they're
next 30 to
cousins. You see this
35
right
minutes,
here.
and German Valley in 35 to 40 minutes.
Y'allbot and Nightbots
Get
are
to the
cousins.
lowest floor
Y'allbot's
of a
going to come
sturdy
after
building,
you.
hunker down in an interior room like a closet or bathroom, and put as many walls as you can between yourself and the outside right now.
How you doing, Liam? I can't believe they still have this tornado warning going here, man. This thing's done. I don't think we're going to see anything outside of this one. This rotation's gotten all sloppy. I don't think we have anything to worry about in these anymore.
SPC outlook from
The tornado
earlier
warning
this
is
afternoon,
still going
which has
on
been
this
out
one.
for about 5.5 hours now. For Independence Day tomorrow, we are tracking two
It just looks
distinct
like a
areas of
scattered
severe weather
thunderstorm now.
potential that could put a serious
It was really
damper on
taking like a
outdoor
super
holiday
cellular
plans.
shape when it first
The Storm
formed, but
Prediction Center has highlighted
there's really
these
nothing
zones
left of
with
this
a
storm
level
that looks
2
anything
slight
like that
risk,
anymore.
where organizing storm clusters are expected
We have
to
like a
develop
0%
during the
chance of seeing
afternoon
a
and
tornado
evening
out of the
hours.
storm now, even
Our
though the
main
warning's still there.
concern spans two separate yellow-shaded slight risk zones covering the densely populated northeast corridor and the central Great Plains. The eastern corridor stretches from the upper Ohio Valley straight into the mid-Atlantic, threatening major hubs like New York, Philadelphia, Baltimore, and Washington, D.C. with strong organizing storm
I'm in
clusters
Ohio too,
below
right? There's
evening.
really nothing to worry about in
Meanwhile, the
Ohio,
western
buddy.
zone focuses on Wichita
It's just
and the
thunderstorms,
Central
right?
Plains, where a late-night low-level
The only
dip
reason
will
why I
likely
went
fuel an
live is
upscale
because
growing storm complex.
Michigan was getting obliterated. That's why I went live, because it was really
The
bad in
overall
Michigan.
tornado threat remains
I
isolated.
wanted to be
but not
live for
zero,
people in Michigan
with
because of
quiet
all the
2% probability mapped out
an
across
insane
south
amount of
central
power
Kansas,
outages happening
where
out there
a
in
brief
Michigan.
supercell spin-up is possible near a weak
I
surface
mean, we're
low
talking
before storms merge.
thunderstorms with 60-mile-an-hour winds. Nothing crazy, right? This is not a big tornado outbreak or anything
Damaging
like that.
straight-line wind
Just a
gusts
day
are
of
massive
thunderstorms.
headline for
Nothing
the
really to
holiday,
be worried about.
with a 30% wind probability over the mid-Atlantic
So
and a hatched
you don't need to be
conditional
stressing
intensity
out about
zone over
anything.
south central Kansas and northern Oklahoma, where intense Boeing complexes could easily drop destructive
But yeah,
power
this
grid
is
damaging
why I
downbursts
came live,
exceeding
right?
75 miles per hour.
400,000 houses lost power in southern Michigan. That's why
We
I turned
also
the stream
have
off for a little bit.
15% hail risk highlighted.
Because yeah,
over the
that's a
central
big
Great
deal,
Plains,
right?
including a hatched
Southern
conditional
Michigan got hit
intensity
really
area
hard today,
over
so
Wichita and
I wanted to
Hutchinson,
come live for
Kansas,
that for a
where
bit.
early-stage
Just in
supercells
case
could
anybody
drop
was worried about it
isolated
in
destructive
Michigan.
stones exceeding 2 inches in diameter. We will get another fresh look at this entire holiday
I mean,
setup
it's just
on the
thunderstorms.
next day 2
See,
convective
like, look, see,
outlook
it's not
that's
bad in
scheduled to
Ohio.
drop
Yeah, we got a
around
couple
2
power
a.m.
outages here and
Eastern.
there, but it's
Until
nothing like
then,
what happened in
make
Michigan.
sure you download the WeatherWise app to monitor the super resolution radar
Now,
in real
Pennsylvania
time.
did get
And if
hit
you
a
want
little hard
tighter
earlier,
local
but not
focus on
nearly
the
as bad
active
as
weather
Michigan
tonight,
and New York as
go to the
well, New
Y'allbot channel
Jersey.
and look for
They're
the
getting hit
Kentucky
right
and
now.
Tennessee Y'allbot stream with hashtag KYTN in the title.
Well, yeah, what happened in Michigan was pretty devastating. Like, if we pull up our SBC outlook again here, you see Michigan, southern Michigan was in the orange. So that's basically
Let
why
us check back in on
we
the
came live for
active
that for all the
severe
destructive
thunderstorm warning
thunderstorms that were
from
happening
northern
there.
New Jersey and northeastern Northampton County in Pennsylvania.
This yellow area
which
is
has
just
24 minutes
basically your
remaining before it
summer
expires.
nasty
This is an
thunderstorms with some
ongoing
blowing winds,
high-end
you know.
wind threat with a considerable damage tag, packing 70-mile-per-hour gusts and nickel-size hail that are booking its southeast at 60 miles per hour. Now I see a viewer in
But I mean,
chat
if things
mentioning
get
that it is
crazy
bright
again,
and
I'm gonna
clear
pop the
outside
stream
in
back
northern
up,
New
right?
Jersey
We'll
right
come
now.
back in here
But
if
do
anything
not let
gets
that blue
wild,
sky
right?
fool you.
Like if we
Radar
start getting a bunch of
confirms this
tornado
line of
warnings in
storms has
Ohio,
a
I will
proven
be back,
history
I
of
promise.
damage,
But
including a
you
building
really don't have
collapse
anything
back
to
in
worry about
Schuylkill
right now.
County,
Just a bunch
and
of
it is
scattered
pushing directly
thunderstorms
into
with winds,
Bud
and
Lake,
all that stuff
Landing,
all
and
over the place.
Bloomsbury
Nothing too
in the
wild.
next few minutes. If you are in Easton, Morristown, or along Interstate 80, these 70-mile-per-hour winds are heading your way next. So get indoors, stay away
I
from
mean,
windows,
heck, and if you want
let
to
this
keep an eye on
dangerous
these
line
storms, you
pass.
go watch Corey Gherkin right now. He's gonna be
We are
getting
back
hit
on
by
the
these storms here in a
north-facing
little bit.
rooftop
He's actually
camera in
driving towards
Freeport,
them in
Illinois,
Findlay.
and the skies have opened up. You can see the heavy rain washing down the lens, and that camera wiper is actively working to keep the view clear. Streets down by the Farmtown sign are looking slick and reflective now. Remember, we still have that active
That's the only one
tornado
won't have
warning
any velocity
southwest of
cuts at
town
all
near
in these
Bolton,
storms, hardly.
so do not let the routine traffic
Little one out
below
here
fool
out by
you.
the water. It's probably a little water spout happening right there.
We are breaking in with an urgent update on the severe weather moving through New Jersey and Pennsylvania. The danger has just escalated. The severe thunderstorm warning has been officially
Silly little
upgraded to a
thunderstorms.
considerable threat level because radar indicates wind gusts have increased to a destructive
All right,
70
guys. Well, I
miles per
really
hour.
appreciate everybody
This
stopping
massive
in.
storm is
Like I
pushing
said, if
east at
things get
44
wild
miles per
again,
hour,
I'll pop the
hitting
stream
over
back up.
775,000
Keep
people
Michigan in your prayers because
directly
they
in
got
its
hit
path.
hard. And
If you are
everybody
in
have a great 4th of
Phillipsburg,
July, and I
Alpha,
might see you guys
Harmony,
again later on
Fountain
today.
Hill, Center
Y'all
Valley,
take it easy.
New Village, or Spinnerstown.